You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
All right, welcome back to the Hello Sport Podcast. Home of unqualified opinion and unwavering bias. Here on a Monday morning, first Monday of daylight savings. It's the 4th or 5th of October. You do your own research out there, punters, dribblers. Do your own research. Morning after the NRL Grand Final, Penrith Panthers got the job done. I think it was 14-12. I'll also encourage you to do your own research on that scoreline. Joined as always by Edward of Likes to Rip and Tear, back in the Rip and Tear saddle fame.
Yep.
Vaping at 7:30 in the morning on a public hole. Edward, how are you?
Terrific, mate. Absolute pleasure to be here with the punter and the dribbler.
Privileged.
Privileged. As you've so eloquently pointed out, Tom, we do live in daylight savings era now.
Yep.
And to say that my life has changed would be an understatement because it is just so fucking glorious.
It's so good. We're only like fucking, 24 hours, 27, 8 hours into daylight savings. And already life's better.
And I'm just like, fuck me, daylight savings just delivers in spades.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's never played a shocker.
It's never had a bad game.
Never had a bad game. It's never lost a grand final, Tom.
No, it's undefeated.
It's undefeated. It's unbelievable. Loving that. Absolutely loving that. And loving the football that I saw last night, Tom.
Hell of a game. Hell of a game.
Hell of a game. It was a great Sunday in Sydney. The sun was up. People were out ripping and tearing, enjoying their lives. And to fucking parlay some rugby league football into that at the end of the day was just really nice. It was a nice touch.
I'm very jealous as I sort of move through the streets at this point in my life because we're getting into real countdown mode at the Birmingham household for another child. Now, obviously, I'm not drinking at the moment, but even if I were to be drinking, I can't because...
Can't send it.
Well, if baby numero 2 decides to come and Papa can't fucking drive, then I'm in big, big trouble with him.
How would that go down? Like a lead balloon?
Like a lead balloon. I'd be in a lot of trouble.
If you're like, I've just got an Uber on the way.
Sorry, yeah, I've got an Uber on the way. Don't worry. Or a taxi. Well, you know what? I've got Placey, and we're finding... Would you prefer the quickest or the cheapest?
Yeah, well, I can give you that option.
I can provide you that option. Do you want the quickest or the cheapest? Because Placey will do that. This isn't a live read. It's a native one. There will be a Placey live read later in the show, though, and I encourage you to listen to it. Value for the punter and the dribbler. But no, at the moment... I did tell you this, didn't I? That I've got to get COVID tested every 3 days.
Yeah, you've been doing that?
Yeah.
What a ball ache.
Shit fight. Still negative, but you have to prove... If you can't prove that you don't have COVID, I don't even have to have it, but if I can't prove that I don't have it, then I'm not allowed into the hospital. And Steph, if she can't prove it, has to give birth in some like fucking padded cell, like some pressurized room by herself. Doctors will come in like sporadically. But if we can prove that we're not, then we're all good. So it's been a weird one.
That is very odd, mate.
Every time I see... So now I'm driving around and just seeing picnics galore. Everyone soaking in that fucking spring HD evening daylight savings light as I just see, empty bottles of wine strewn across parklands.
Oh, yeah.
In this great city of ours, the city of Sydney.
Yep. People are getting into their work, mate. There's no doubt about that. There's zero doubt about that. I will say this about the picnic. There is an element of labour attached to it that sort of detracts from the whole experience.
So I was going to ask that.
It's a lot of legwork.
I was like, is the picnic back in a big way? Will the picnic stick around once everything...
I don't think so. I think that the fact that we've had to picnic because everything's closed has illuminated people's eyes to the shortcomings of the picnic. Tom.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
That's your opinion?
That's my gut feel.
Yeah, right.
Now...
And what, just in terms of like having like...
You gotta fucking...
Bump in, bump out.
You gotta bump in, bump out. And bumping in and bumping out is awful. And we all know that. And then you get to where you're going and the first thing you think to yourself is, I wish I bought a chair. But no one does.
Of course not.
You just fucking roll out of like a mat and you lay on the ground. Like it's okay. But if you're trying to get a fucking feed in, good luck.
Yeah, you can't eat like a proper meal.
No, fuck no. We had a couple of cheeses and shit
That's all you
yesterday,
can do.
and it was fine. But I was thinking to myself, if I'd come down here with a bit of tucker,
Yeah.
looking to get into my work, and I've got to sit on the fucking ground with my legs crossed, and I can't really cross my legs to start with.
No.
I'm in pain when I do.
And you got
Or then
a
I'm
bad
like
back.
lying on my hip and shit trying to eat a fucking... Like, if you've got to use a knife and fork,
No,
it's
dude.
all over.
If you take a knife and fork to a picnic and you don't have a seat or like a mini table, then you're a fucking crazy man or woman. But also, who can be fucked to bring a table and then you got to get it home somehow?
Did you used to have one of these as a kid? And I feel like the art of picnicking has been lost to a degree because no one rocks these things
Are we
anymore.
de-evolutionizing when it comes to the art of the picnic?
Do you remember the fold-up table? Like, then you'd carry it like a briefcase,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it'd fold out with seats and a table.
Oh, it had seats as well?
Yeah, dude.
No, I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I had a fold-out table recently that when I moved house, I did a little dumping on the street because I
You're
had
allowed to.
Well, you are allowed to.
Twice a year, I think.
Yeah, well, and that was definitely in one of those times.
Sure.
But never with a seat attached to it. How have we let that slip from our fucking...
Mate, people don't even rock tables anymore.
No, it's just on the ground.
It's all on the ground. I mean, people have really lost the art of the picnic. But I still think at the end of the day, punters and dribblers, the art of the picnic has been lost for good reason because of the bump in, bump out element that
Yeah.
keeps us all at bay.
Yeah.
You go, could I go to the park or could I go to the pub?
But see, maybe that's the part of it as well, though, is like if you are going to have to, right now when picnic's the only option and bumping in and out the only option, you want to minimize. So it's like, okay, I just need basically like a rug that can fold up. Sometimes, you've got those ones that have almost got like a belt buckle on them. You can roll them up and like...
Yeah, I know the one.
But if I've got to bump in and out with fucking tables and chairs and shit, like how am I doing? I've got to make sure... I have to bring a car then.
Oh, bring a car. Of course you're going to bring a car.
Yeah, but see, that's why if you just have like a cheese board and a mat, you just
Yeah, but then you got
roll
all
it.
your piss and shit.
Yeah,
you got a
it's
couple
just
of
bin
towels.
it afterwards.
But my point is, you're still a little uncomfortable.
100% you're uncomfortable. Unless you've got like the softest grass in town to be laying on, which no one does, especially in high picnic areas where the softest grass has probably well and truly been stamped in by the masses.
Oh, yeah, the masses especially. Yeah, the masses are pounded in. Depends where you go, but I take your point. But then you've also got other things that come into play, Tom. Issues that you might not have thought about.
Yeah.
Okay, got the food out. We've nibbled at it. Now I'm having a couple of margaritas. I'm relaxing. I'm getting into my work. But now the ants are coming.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't know you got ants until there's probably a couple on you.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, there's fucking ants everywhere
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Where have you fuckers come from? Well, they've sent out their scouts, Tom.
The neighbours
Scouts
have
have come
moved in.
back. They've reported their findings back to
yeah.
the
Sugary shit
masses.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's some cheese here too, boys. So get your fucking backpacks on and follow me. And then they're fucking everywhere, right? But
And you don't want to be killing ants
it's not me, dude.
to start with. Sentient beings as they
No,
are.
I'm not an ant killer, mate. It's
Unless
not-
you got to be though, right?
Well, look, you got to step up and
At some
protect the
point,
family.
You got to stand your ground.
Just protect the family, mate. You
Yeah.
know, protect the misso.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Sometimes you got to go the big lift, but I don't like
Start murdering ants.
it. Yeah, but I don't like it.
No, of course you don't.
Because now I'm a murderer,
Yeah.
right? I came down for a nice feed. Now I'm fucking
Now
killing
you're a
ants.
mass murderer just fucking squashing ants.
Yeah, with reckless abandon,
Yeah.
Tom. And it's
Yeah.
just, And then you got to go home and you got to digest that fact.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
exactly, mate. You
What
gotta
have I
sit-
become?
Sit on the toilet, listen to Johnny Cash Hurt for like 45 minutes, or in the shower at least, so that no one can see that you're crying.
Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough. So that's the picnic, punters and dribblers. That's the picnic.
You know what the picnic is, and it's funny because you do picnicking for the singling, the single adult, or not single, sorry, because you're fucking married, but like just the unencumbered by child adult. I bump in and out of every fucking place I go because I have a child. You just basically are bumping in and out of everywhere. You have to make sure you're fucking preparing all your food and shit before you leave. Got to make sure you got snacks in there. Got to, like, I just realized now that I bump in and out of fucking every single place I go.
Maybe that's why you see families doing picnics more than like...
Because it's just life.
Because you're already bumping
You
in
already
and out.
bump in and out. 100%, that's it. It's
You
not
know
that
what I mean?
weird for me. The admin is obviously annoying, but like I went on a picnic the other day I didn't even think about bumping in and out. It was just what we did.
Yeah. See, I did.
Yeah, of course.
And I didn't even really do anything.
And the other couples
and I got
that came,
dropped. And I got dropped down there.
the other couples that we were with, their bumping in and out overheads were minimal. You know, we had a fucking like a Tucker briefcase and like bloody, you know, all this sort of shit. You got to prepare for hours beforehand. That's just life. And when the second one comes along, Steph was like, she needs to have fucking... She was saying that when the second one comes, because she's got to be focusing on breastfeeding, that we need to have every single day, we have to have like Evie's food for the day prepared before the day so that we're not having to like prepare it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a lunch. She basically, as opposed to now where it's like, oh, Evie's got to eat. All right, well, fucking whip her up something. Sambo, maybe just some avocado and goat's cheese, as is her want.
Yeah.
Now it's like we got to have this whole thing fucking... I got to bump in and out of just days now.
Because what? But couldn't you still...
Well, I'm not on maternity leave. I'm still ripping and tearing atop the podcast
Yeah,
heap,
right.
so I will have to take some time off, or at least a reduced schedule. I will never stop doing the podcast because the punter and the dribbler rely on us. But I can't be bumping in and out every single day of the week.
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, that's a lot to fucking digest, Tom.
Yeah.
For
yeah.
you.
Shout out to the picnic, though. The picnic is going the big lift in the nation's time of need. The picnic's gone, listen, I know I'm not your first choice. I never have been.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you now.
And look, I know that sometimes I can be a little, cumbersome, a little burdensome.
Yeah.
But listen, who's here? Who stood up in the time of need? I did.
Say whatever you want about me. I'm here when you needed me, I was here.
Yeah. I think the picnic's just looking for a little bit of respect.
Well, I mean...
And it'll get mine to a degree.
Yes. It's earned my respect in that it's, you know what? It's nice to see, even just from a visual aspect. It's nice to drive the streets and just see, people out and about, yipping and yahoo and just all having a good time. Sure, no COVID's getting spread.
Well, it's actually been pretty good.
It's been very good.
Yeah.
That would be an indication of vaccines, I would have thought, Eddie.
Maybe. Or maybe, maybe it can't transmit outside, as people tell you. Fucking who cares?
Well,
Who
no, I
knows?
know. No, but more what I mean is like the fact the numbers are going down. We aren't about to talk COVID.
No, we're not.
That is all by the Byery. Picnics, we thank you for your service, but we also are not fans. Do we get into a bit of rugby league, Eddie? Is there anything else? Did you do anything on the weekend that I missed? Have you got anything for me?
That I was coming armed with the picnic thing. You know what I mean?
You were what?
That was my gift to the punter and the dribbler.
Yes. No, well, that's what I was.
The regaling of picnics.
I was more just giving you an opportunity in case there was anything else that I'd forgotten to ask you. If there was anything else you wanted to share, you came with picnics. Don't feel like you needed to bring any more.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I don't have a great recollection of the rest of my weekend. You know what I mean? It sort of slipped a little bit.
My recollection is almost non-existent.
So I'll leave the punter and dribbler with that. I can't really remember what I did. I couldn't tell what I did on Friday night, for example. It's not coming back to me.
I don't know if I can either. I watched Notting Hill, I think, on Friday.
Did ya?
night. Yeah. I watch that movie, I reckon, every 3 or 4 months.
Not a problem with me. That's fine.
Right.
That's play on.
It's just a good film.
When did they stop making fucking elite rom-coms?
I know, dude.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm like, are you telling me there isn't a market for a fucking elite rom-com?
Are you kidding me, dude? It's fucking
serious?
flawless, that movie. Rugby league. So, the season is over.
The season has come to an end.
Don't cry because it's over. Be happy that it happened. I think that's the saying.
Something like that, mate.
It's something like that. You having mic troubles?
No, I'm just getting comfy.
The season is over. Penrith are the champions. Congrats to the Panthers. That game, bruh, that was a good game of rugby league football.
It was a fucking ripper. It was a grand final.
It was a grand final. Not to start on negative terms, but some dude called Hayden, who I believe he spells his name Hayden with an I instead of a Y, which I don't think is trustworthy, right? Like, you can't be trusted if you spell your name H-A-I.
Red flags.
He sent us, like, we got so many fucking DMs and shit yesterday, like, dude, fucking this, like, just all exciting. And then this guy sends us a message going, bet you'll fucking talk about this grand final. You didn't talk about the AFL, and there was more action in the fucking third quarter of that game than this one. That game was shit. I'm like, fuck off, Hayden, and get a Y in your name while you're at it. What are we talking about? That game was fucking great.
Yeah, I don't know how you can have that opinion. It's
No.
Look,
and also the first thing...
well, that's opinion with agenda. Like,
yeah, the first thing you do though after that game is to message us about how the third quarter of the AFL Grand Final, which was a blowout, mind you, was better than the entire game.
But also, like, how much AFL have we talked this year? Like,
I'd say, yeah, you should call it Hello League, not Hello Sport. Yeah, well, listen, I mean, that would seem rather reactionary.
if we only talked rugby league, sure. But we don't.
We don't.
Anyway,
Sorry.
away from that bullshit.
Yeah.
It was a fucking rip snorter.
It was
of a grand
gripping,
final,
dude.
It was so gripping. It was edge of the seat stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's winning this bad boy?
It was like Panthers were always on top, but
They were the better side.
South were able to fucking just grind and grind and grind.
They D'd their dicks off, dude.
They did D their dicks off.
Unbelievable stuff. But it was fucking Panthers were the better side.
So like, I mean, obviously Matty Burton got the first try, which we actually put up as an omen on About Even, because we were number 4 in the country for sports podcasts on About Even. And so we were like, one of the 4s on the team will score. Matt Burton did. Did I take him just individually, or did I put him and Campbell Graham in? And so the bet didn't come off. That's what I did.
Good for you, man. But I, on the other hand, Matt Burton.
Just had Matt Burton.
Who did score the first try. It was a ripper. Andrew Johns breaking down. Did you see that at the end of the game? How they scored that try was just, I love that shit.
And then Phil Gould also during the game talking about how Adam Reynolds potentially being, well, the fact that Adam Reynolds is injured means that he's going to get defensive support from his outside and his inside. And so Penrith just needed to change, they were just mixing up who was the decoy runner constantly. So either his inside back row would come in or Campbell Graham would come in from the outside to help Reynolds defend. So they kept changing up which person was running the decoy and the line that they were running. And then they just hit that one just perfectly. Campbell Graham comes flying in, and then Matty Burton out the back. Matty Burton, now he's a footballer, that kid.
He's a footballer, that kid. Holy shit, he's a footballer.
I thought he could have been...
He's fucking quick,
I thought he could have been a Clive Church Smokey. Like, I think that the fucking halves just get it. And I thought Cleary was good. He kicked the dick out of it, Cleary.
Yeah, he did.
His kicking was fantastic. But I didn't think...
I know, I take your point, though.
I wasn't like, one... Well, I thought he was going to get it because it was like, it wasn't overwhelmingly anyone else.
No. And in times like, unless someone has like an out and out blinder, I think if you're not a half to win, you've got to be like, you got to be noticeably better than everyone else to win it.
Yes.
Otherwise, they just go, Cleary, played well.
I'm pretty sure I saw something yesterday, like a winger or a centre has never won it.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, Cody Walker's try.
Bro, that's one of the great grand final tries.
Fuck me dead, bro.
That was one of the
I was
great...
frothing when he scored that.
Yeah, that was sick. And again, and the people who... Cody Walker not a big game player because he threw an intercept. Like, mate, they were chasing points. Like, they had to make something happen. And he's gone for a fucking play. And it was
8-all, though.
Huh?
It was 8-all.
Yeah, but you're chasing, like, the game, right? It's the grand final. Like, you're trying to score points. You're trying to break the game open. I get it. If you're, like... It's disappointing, but that's not like he's not a big game player. That's, to me, he's fucking going for it. And then he scores the first try. He sets up the one to level it, or to give Adam Reynolds an opportunity to level it.
Yeah. Oh no, they were behind. Yeah. It was.
No. Oh
no, they went behind because of the
that's right.
And then they chased the fucking try. You know what I mean? Like, he sets up that one. So people saying he's not a big game player are just dead shits, or that he's a choker. It's like, man, he was the only reason they were in the fucking game. What are we talking about? But it was a rip snorter. How about how, like, in a grand final, 6 agains just didn't happen? Did anyone notice that? I was like, there wasn't a 6 again that entire fucking game. And I'm not complaining about it, but it's kind of like if you're intentionally not giving 6 agains in a grand final, like you're intentionally being more like, I guess, lenient, then it's like, does it have a place in the game? Like, do you know what I mean? Like when it's like, well, we don't want to fuck the game, so let's not drown it in 6 again. It's like, well, then why do we actually have them at all?
Yeah. Why don't you apply the same logic to the entire season? Because they do that in the grand final. They do it in Origin and shit. They let it flow. They always let it flow.
Fucking Jai Arrow got KO'd, and it was unintentional. Again, I think it was a reasonable call, but Jai Arrow's legs were stiff as a board. And then they're like, nah, it's all right. He's just falling down. Phil Gouldov calling it down the line, not at all biased fame. He was like, he barely got him. He's all right, barely got him. Jai Arrow's like fucking stiff as a plank and then gets rubbed out of the entire game.
Yeah, mate, crazy. But, like, am I complaining that they ref the game that way?
No.
Certainly fucking not.
100% not.
Fucking love that, mate. Just let it go. Let the boys play.
But that's like, it's just weird because they get the game, the refereeing was really well done. They got it done so well. It's like, I don't know how that, you managed to pull that shit off for Origins and grand finals, and then like in just a round 15 game against the Knights when Manly are playing, and you just fucking penalise us out of the game. I'm over it, but I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, clearly over it.
Yeah. Apparently Dylan Edwards has played the last fucking 4-something weeks or something with a broken foot.
Really?
Yeah.
What, and they just needle him up?
I think so. I think the Panthers, Ivan, he was saying that the night before the grand final, he woke up at like 2 a.m, couldn't sleep, going, fuck. We could be fucked after like 20 minutes if a couple of these players, like he was taking risks with a bunch of players. And it was like...
You're woken up in sweats.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, mate. That's crazy. That is crazy shit. But one of the great grand finals, I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Well done to Panthers. I had a feeling. I felt like they'd win.
Yeah, same. I felt bad for the Bunnies. Sorry, I'm just getting up some fucking things here to see if I...
Adam Reynolds looked absolutely fucking shattered after the game.
That
God,
kick,
I felt for him, mate.
I wanted him to hit that kick. I just didn't.
I thought he was going to kick it.
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, and I was like, if he gets it, you're not surprised because you're going, he's a fucking weapon. But I was like, it just didn't feel... The energy in the air didn't feel like it was going to happen for me. So, but it was, and then he went for the 2-point drop goal and I was like, oh, and that sucked. It would have been nice if you, Matty, we've got Matty the Waterboy of Bloke in a Bar producer fame and diehard Souths fan. Were you upset with Reynolds going for the 2-point? Like, would you have preferred them to just have a crack at a try, or were you like, fuck it?
I don't know. I've tried not to really think about it. The thing is, I think we had like one set in their 20 for the whole game and we scored.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. They couldn't get up there for 80 minutes, so I don't know.
There you go.
That's
all right.
That's the sound of pain.
That's the sound of South pain. Would you have preferred to have not made the grand final than to have lost that grand final? Like, would you have preferred to have Manly to won?
No.
No?
I tell you what, I was shattered after the game for like half an hour, but then I just went for a drive. And, and I was listening to sad music, and I thought, Coldplay.
Shout out to Coldplay, great that sort of stuff.
And then I don't know, I was kind of happy because they ripped and teared and they left it all out in the field.
Yeah.
I've been more devastated after, a million prelim losses.
Yeah.
I'm more cut that we're never going to see Reynolds again in South as well.
I can understand that. You guys just didn't want him.
Tough.
Okay. No, look, thank you, Matty. It was good to just get a little bit of a taste of South's pain there. Brian To'o fucking proposing after the game.
You got to love that.
You've got to love that, punters and dribblers. I saw someone put it up in the punters and dribblers page as well. Like, they're writing a rugby league rom-com about this moment at some point.
Oh, 100%. Mate, that's like, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You want to talk about fucking bringing rom-coms back? There's your script.
Yep.
That's elite stuff.
Beautiful
After a famous grand final W to get down on one knee.
The grand final proposal.
You can't fucking script this shit.
Nah, he already had the ring ready to rock.
Of course he did, because he knew.
He knew. He goes, we're going to win. I'm going to propose.
Unbelievable.
And then, you know, as we tweeted, will you marry me? Yes. Sick. See you in like 4 or 5 days-ish.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out of here.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, take some mental notes on my face because you ain't seeing me for at least a week.
Appreciate you though.
Appreciate you so much. I think he also, when he gave her a kiss and she said yes, he like wiped his fucking blood all over her face, unintentionally, but just in terms of, I imagine, when like a young girl's envisaging getting proposed to. Everything about that moment was perfect and amazing and like fucking rugby league rom-com, and then she has like fucking Toto's blood.
Well, he's a warrior, Tom.
It would, you know, maybe it's a fucking, that would have actually probably turned me on.
Yeah, she probably like that's hot.
That's hot as shit.
That's really hot.
Warrior blood on me.
Yeah, warrior covered head and tail warrior blood.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
I'd do that.
After grand final win, got the ring on. Fuck oath.
Thanks for they both got rings that night, you know what I mean?
They both got rings.
He gets his premiership ring, she gets the wedding ring.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, if that isn't the wedding of the century in Penrith, I'm not here.
No, you're not. Mate, unbelievable. When they went up to get their rings and they're like saying where they're all from fucking...
They're all from Penrith.
Oh, no, it's crazy. Love that.
Love that. And I love that Ivan giving his son the Clive is pretty hectic.
That was sick.
That's pretty hectic. The Clearys, you know, like they've...
First family of rugby league now.
Well, they are the first family of rugby league. How can you argue against it?
You can't now. They that hug at the end was pretty nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. And that's a big weight off the old shoulders for the Penrith, for the Clearys. But like,
I think Cleary, now that he's got the shield, he's got the pram,
Clive.
he's got the Clive, he'll just...
Yeah.
He hasn't got a Dally M, but like...
No, but he's ascending now.
But he's ascending now.
Yeah, he's come second 2 years in a row to the Dally M as well.
But like, weight off the shoulders.
Yeah.
Watch me fucking...
I've delivered a premiership to Penrith.
Yeah.
I can now... And 23, dude.
I can relax now.
He's 23. They say that fucking halves don't peak until around 27, 28.
Yeah.
And they being Joey, who I take all of my rugby league tips from. What did we think, Eddie? And this was probably the biggest question of the evening, of a fedora-clad Timmy Trumpet jumping on stage for a hot 5-minute set with the Stafford brothers of who? I hear them all the time. I don't know who the fuck they are. What did you think about that?
I thought it was rugby league through and through. I thought it was rugby league to its core.
Made me proud to be a rugby league fan.
That's
when I saw
right.
it.
And you know what? Like you can fucking go Stafford brothers. Like, aren't they old as fuck? Like, weren't they relevant? Weren't the Stafford brothers a thing when we were just finishing school?
Like Fun Boy era,
Like
where it
Fun
was
Boy
like
era?
we go to festivals and wear
Have I
bright
got
coloured
that
clothes.
right?
I don't know.
They peaked between like 2011 and 2013.
Okay, so we were just out of school.
Right. So probably not the Fun Boy era, but like
We'd probably gone beyond the Fun Boy era.
Timmy Trumpet was though.
Timmy Trumpet, certainly.
He was Fun Boy era.
I have only ever heard of Timmy Trumpet, and that was the first time I'd ever seen him in my life, and it was exactly what I would have expected. A guy with an electric trumpet, which, to be honest, I'm half of a mind to believe that trumpet ornamental at best. I don't think that thing was switched on. I don't think I heard the trumpet. But also, does Timmy Trumpet
You think it's a prop?
I think it's a prop trumpet. I'm just trying to work out if Timmy actually plays the trumpet or he just he defines himself as a guy that just rocks around with the trumpet.
Well, do you think because that's his name, and if that is his real name, he's like, shit, I have to walk around with the trumpet on me?
You think his last name's Trumpet?
Oh, he could be Timmy Trumpet as a last name. I kind of thought of it maybe as like a Goodfellas-y type. Yeah, it's Timmy the Trumpet. Why is he called that? Well, he just carries around a fucking trumpet all the time.
I always thought he was called Timmy Trumpet because he played a trumpet and alliteration fucking did the rest.
And it did the rest, right. I mean, maybe that's the case. Look, we won't know. There's no way of knowing the origins of Timmy Trumpet's name, whether the trumpet came first or whether the trumpet is a byproduct of his last name.
Look, without sitting down with Timmy himself,
which we
and asking
won't
the
do.
tough questions, it's impossible to know. But I thought that from an act choice perspective, I think they fucking nailed the brief.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they absolutely nailed the brief. They're like, where are we? We're in fucking Queensland. Like, this is the Rugby League Grand Final. Who can we get who is like a fucking absolute nobody parlayed into an absolute nobody
Yeah.
who were relevant 20 years ago.
Who are some people that someone like you just need to be able to vaguely recall a time you've heard them before, either just their name or their musical offerings.
And go let's
Stafford-
parachute them in, bro.
The Stafford Brothers played right here, right now from Fatboy Slim. Is that Fatboy Slim who did that song? I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Hey, Stafford Brothers, you got an original for us?
I don't think so.
Why have we got you then?
I don't think that's their thing.
Why didn't TT? Oh, sorry, I just spat on you. And TT is Timmy Trumpet, for those of you that don't know. Why didn't TT just hit play on an iPod and fucking trumpet away?
I think that's what they did.
Yeah, but the Stafford Brothers didn't need to be there, is what I'm saying. Timmy could have got a little extra coin.
But Stafford Brothers are a name, and it's a bit of fun because Timmy comes in and
Is it like the 1-2 punch?
Yeah,
You go the Stafford Brothers
punch.
into
He's
Timmy
setting
Trumpet.
them up. Stafford Brothers set the punter and the dribbler up, and then Timmy comes over the top.
With the fucking bang.
Yeah, what's up?
You thought you were jacked up. You thought you were moderately excited now.
Yeah.
Wait till Timmy Trumpet gets on fucking
100%.
stage. And Timmy, who didn't fucking play a single note of trumpet fame, up on the tables, jumping up and down, jumping around. I think, and I'd love any background on Timmy Trumpet, Dave, if you haven't already got some, but I think Timmy used to be a big in the nightclub scene in Sydney. Getting around with his trumpet.
I think that's where he got his start. Tom.
Right. Does he sing? Does he do anything other than play the trumpet?
I don't think he sings.
Right. So this man has built a career purely, and I'm not disrespecting, purely on trumpet.
I think he's DJ /
Yeah,
trumpet.
so it says he's an Australian musician, DJ, songwriter, and record producer.
Okay. Can we get I'd love a trumpeting on Timmy's sort of like, has he gone platinums? Where's he gone with his sort of trumpeting prowess, trumpeting exploits?
While he looks that up, did you see who's like who's playing the Super Bowl this year?
Dude, now that's fucking,
yeah.
that's Eminem, Dr. Dre, fucking Snoop Dogg. Dude, that'll be, it's like an Up in Smoke tour for halftime.
Mary
Super
J.
Bowl.
Blige, I think. But that's the Super Bowl, and we are going.
Well,
but the NRL goes, you know what?
Fuck, we got to get someone big. They're getting Eminem and Dre. We need who can we get? Timmy Trumpet, Stafford Brothers. And they went, yes.
Yes. Top of the list. Did we get our first choice? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We got our first choice. Didn't even need to worry about fucking Tim-O-Matic.
No. Look, Tim-O-Matic was a backup.
Tim-O-Matic was a backup, but we didn't need him.
We didn't need him.
Justice Crew third.
They were third, and rightfully so. Tom.
No. Justice Crew realised that that was where they sat. But a worthy third.
A worthy third.
I would have been fucking stoked with
Mate,
Justice Crew.
If they come out and they dance their little asses off, I'm entertained.
Now, if we don't get Justice Crew, do you think we reform the Young Divas? Paulini, Jessica Mauboy, fucking those other two. I think the Young Divas could have been reformed.
Okay, sure.
Bardot?
I was about to say Bardot of Popstars fame.
Popstars.
Where are they at? Get
Where's
them.
Bardot?
Fucking, Sophie Monk still got it,
Mate,
don't
and
she?
it's not like they're all fucking not desperate for a quid.
Popstars was ahead of its time.
Popstars was ahead of its time. For those of you that don't know, it was one of the early reality shows where they built a band. But,
and like, so basically it's like Australian Idol. Before,
yeah, but it was like for a group. They were putting a group together.
That's right. It was good stuff. I would be interested to just watch like a snippet of that again to see.
Kyle Sandilands, that was like where he was on that. He was like,
What?
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was on that show.
Doing
as
what?
Like, was it like a judge? Something like that, where they selected the group? I think so. And he had long hair. Early Kyle Sandilands, dude, when he was skinny. Anyway, I think we're all just glad that we got our first choice grand final performance and that it will absolutely comfortably rival
Anything that comes after it.
Well, anything
But rivals
that the
anything that's
NFL
been.
tries to throw up.
I've got a bit more about Timmy Trumpet if you want to know.
Thank you, Dave.
So his biggest song was that song Freaks, which he performed.
No, he did last night.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what he fucking played.
It's like something freaks, no, and then there's a drop. I don't know. And then there's the one that goes. It might be the same song, or it might be two matched together. Anyway,
No.
yeah, it is the same song. Maddie has confirmed to me it is the same song. So that was he released.
So
that
okay,
in-
so that was what you just like. The one he played last night is the same as the one you were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Freaks, that was his biggest song. It reached number 3 on the ARIA charts.
Okay.
Sold more than 1 million copies worldwide.
Jesus.
It got big in America on the back of a Vine, and then in a distinctly 2015 moment, they remade the Vine on Australian national TV on the Today Show, and Timmy Trumpet rocked up and surprised them.
Surprised who?
I don't know. Someone who was Russ and Toby Bauer, who were remaking the Vine.
What's the Vine?
You remember Vine? Do you remember Vine? Vine was like a fucking TikTok-y app before. It was like 7-second videos or something.
Yes.
That was like how Jake Paul and shit got famous.
And then also in 2019, he played trumpet in Zero Gravity as part of some promotion thing.
Play trumpet in Zero Gravity. Well, look, I think we need to put some respect
or
on Tim's
not
name.
played trumpet in Zero Gravity or held
Yeah,
the
well,
trumpet.
that's it. We don't even know if he
Yeah.
can play trumpet, but he certainly carried a trumpet in Zero Gravity.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, you can't turn your nose up at 1 million copies sold or whatever the fuck.
No, you can't.
Or recreating a Vine on the Today Show.
No. No,
Can you
can't.
imagine the excitement that those guys would have had as Timmy Trumpet rocks up when they're recreating his Vine? Like,
Oh, this is interesting.
goosebumps.
Timmy also appeared as himself in a recurring role on the Stafford Brothers reality TV show that was on Fox.
Well, how
8.
the fuck do you not be yourself on a reality show? And the Stafford Brothers have a reality show?
They had a reality show for like 1 season on Fox 8
Called what?
called The Stafford Brothers.
Wow.
And what did they
must have
do?
spent some
The
time
series
working at
follows
that
the
fucking
lives
man.
of Chris and Matt Stafford. Basically just them on like tour in Europe and shit.
Okay.
Surprised that didn't
season 1 was
last.
based around the premise of their tour in Europe. The second season premiered, and then they tried to make it more narrative laden with the storylines, and then I think it got cancelled.
Just didn't have what it was up. Just didn't have it, eh?
Followed his progress managing 2 Gold Coast nightclubs, which were part owned by the Stafford Brothers.
I'm disappointed I missed that.
How did you, mate?
I don't know how we missed the Stafford Brothers reality show. Anyway, shout out to Timmy Trumpet, shout out to the Stafford Brothers, shout out to Trumpets and Fedoras, because he definitely was rocking a fedora, right? I'm not making that up.
No, you weren't. And no, you're not. Plenty of good footage coming out of the fucking Rith area, mate.
Oh, bro, well, Danny Exotic, I mean, let's just acknowledge him. He's fucking, I don't know if he's dead or not, but certainly as we were watching him get into his work last night, it was
encouraging to see. It's nice seeing people take to the streets after a grand final.
Mate, they were going absolutely psycho. The streets in Penrith, bloody cops everywhere, people just screaming.
You know, plenty. The smell of fucking burnt tire, burnt
Oh,
rubber,
mate,
and
burnt
fucking
rubber,
petrol in the air, mate. It's good stuff.
microwaves, just the hum of microwaves across
mate.
Penrith.
Just you went outside, you would have heard the gentle,
Just a gentle hum. Everyone's like, "Oh God, is that cicadas?" You go, "No, that's
microwaves,
the
baby.
Penrith cicada."
That's the Penrith cicada. Oh my god.
Oh shit!
They were out last night.
No, the Penrith Cicadas were out in force. It's a natural phenomenon after a premiership win. And look, they're not just native to Penrith, to be fair.
No, they're not.
The premiership cicada.
But they were out last night.
they were
in
out in
Penrith.
full force in Penrith. Just the hum.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. You gotta love
Microwave
that.
dinners are plenty.
Oh, they're getting their fill.
I wouldn't mind one of these NFL referees hats. Just saying. Anyway.
Good for you, mate.
Yeah. But I mean, is there anything we're missing in regards to this game, Edward? I feel like we've covered it. It's
Oh, it's been covered, Tom.
I tell you what we
Oh,
need.
did you see the cameraman get hit in the nuts?
Did you see that?
No.
Dude, so Crichton.
I'll try find the video.
It's on the NRL Roast.
Yeah,
Instagram. Stephen Crichton gets tackled out and he just throws the ball away and the cameraman's filming it and it fucking hits the cameraman in the balls and he just drops to the ground. He's like laying there. Definitely get it up. It's on the NRL Roast. Just drag it
I've got
across the
it.
screen.
Did you figure out what happened at the time? Because I was watching it and me and my mates just turned to each other and were like, oh, cameraman fucked it. And didn't
No.
realize what happened until I saw the photo.
I didn't even notice the thing happening. I just saw it on the NRL Roast page. Also, Jonathan Thurston, fucking.
Oh my god.
We'll get that one up after. Go to this one first.
Yeah, so you can see there.
You see him laying down.
Yeah, yeah.
Just there's nothing like a shot in the nuts. Like
Nah.
it doesn't matter how important your job is to
Nah.
film the game. You're like, oh
Nah,
fuck, I'm out of here.
I'm out. There's nothing I can do.
He didn't even look like he threw it that hard. Obviously,
No.
you don't need to be hit hard. Well, he threw it with a bit of force.
No, it doesn't matter, mate.
It doesn't matter.
And when you're holding a camera, you got like nothing to protect yourself. You see
No,
it
it's
coming.
just
and
straight in.
Oh,
like,
he's prone. Oh, stop watching it. That's
Dude, Evie did that to me yesterday. I was laying on the couch and she just ran over full fucking force with the hand. Just goes, and I'm like, oh! I was there with my mother-in-law and Steph, and I'm like, oh fuck! And they're just laughing at me. I was trying to read her a book. She runs over and just cracks me on the nuts, and I'm just like doubled over on the couch, like again with mother-in-law and Steph who don't get what I'm going through here. I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to still like involve myself in this conversation, but my fucking nuts are aching.
oh my god. Nothing worse, punters and dribblers. Oops.
No, you went to Fox AFL,
Yeah,
bros.
my bad.
Jonathan Thurston on the sideline for Channel 9 last night.
Do you want sound?
We've watched it last night, but just get it up.
This is the best fucking video I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's interviewing Isaiah
His
Yeo after
face.
the game. He's pumped, and then he doesn't put the microphone under Isaiah, and you can't hear what he's saying. And then you can see the producer in Thurston's ear yelling at him. You hear Thurston realize, like,
Yeah, there. And he's like, oh.
And he's filthy with
Yeah,
himself.
he's filthy with himself, mate. That's the best part. Look how fucking pissed off he is.
but it's that bit where he's like, you can tell that he's being talked to now, and his
Yeah.
eyes are going, what are they saying to me? And then he's like, wait, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's so good.
You can see him like cringe and wince internally. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
The mic, JT, put the fucking mic under his mouth. Oh, that's so good.
Jonathan.
Fuck, that's good.
Jonathan, what are you doing, brother? I love that.
And I think to wrap the season, Eddie, a huge fucking shout out to Sterlo.
Oh, fuck yeah. What a nod to one of the greats.
A nod to one of the all-time greats. Again, it's like we're getting old.
The king of colour.
The king of colour commentary, Peter Sterling, been doing the damn thing for all of our life.
Oh, fuck yeah. Mate, when I think of rugby league, you think of Sterlo.
You think of
dude.
Sterlo, you think of the footy show, you think of Fatty. There'd been a lot of emotional tributes.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fatties was beautiful,
Fatty's
mate.
was beautiful. They did one on the Sunday footy show in the daytime, and he had fucking Aaron Molan crying, and he was, saying like lovely things about Freddie. Like he was saying all this nice shit, and it's like, no, Sterlo, this is about you, bro. You're the GOAT.
So classy, dude.
So classy.
I was thinking to myself last night, is it that, like, because he's been around for so long and he's so fucking reliable and dependable and he's so good at what he does, that, like, you've got, like, a natural affinity to him? And I look around now and I'm like, no one comes close to him. Is that a time thing, or is he just better than everyone else?
No, it's a mixture. I mean, like, you would expect him to be better, like, in that he's got experience. Like, he's very good at what he does, and he's very good at the insight he provides. I was a little bit like, why the fuck wasn't he on the call? Like, he was only back in the studio. But, there are certainly some they've brought on who aren't necessarily taking to colour commentary as well as you may have thought they would. But he's certainly, like, still got it. He's still the best. But also the reason for the affinity, I reckon, and again, I feel like I say this a lot, worked in radio for a couple of years, and I was lucky enough to work with Sterlo for all of them, basically. And when you talk about, like, getting to meet, not like a hero, it wasn't like he was a hero, but he was like somewhere you go, like, revered. The way all of us see Sterlo, you're like, holy fuck, it's Sterlo.
Yeah.
He could not have been a more nice and normal dude. He was like one of your mates' dads you'd get on with really well. you know, like there are just some of your mates' dads are just fucking dudes, and you just always can have a laugh with them. They're like, he was just super easy, super nice, not a fuckwit at all, not a prima donna, never been rude, never anything. Like you deal with all sorts of shit when you're in media, like with talent and people who fucking think they're more important than they are or whatever. And he was just always the nicest guy. And just like rocks in like a normal dude, you know?
That just doesn't surprise me at all.
No. But so that's why I reckon when you like talk about like affinity with him, it's like, because it just kind of translates. He is who he is. He's not a fuckwit at all. He has a laugh. He can take the piss out of himself.
Yeah.
So anyway, big hole left by Sterlo. Surely he still does some shit. with,
That's
like,
what I was going to say.
M.
What's the plan?
I reckon he'll commentate footy for Triple M. And they say...
So he's retiring from 9.
Yeah.
But not from Triple M.
Well, I don't know if he's retiring from... I don't know whether he's retiring from media altogether, but like, he's certainly retiring from Channel 9. But then apparently there's yarns of him like going back to be on like the Parramatta board, like a head of football at Parramatta or something.
When did I heard that during the year.
Well, we heard that it was like Sterlo and then Wayne Bennett was maybe going to go to Parramatta and all that bullshit.
Oh, there's been plenty of rugby league whisper.
Rugby league bullshit, Eddie.
Yes. Which is part and parcel with the game we love.
I was noticing last night as well, like when you look at the celebrations of the Penrith players and like they're all going live on their Instagram and shit. And I wonder if you're Ivan and you're sitting there watching after the game, like they're all out on the field and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're just all on their phones. Like they're all sitting around on their phones. And I was like, that's fucking weird, dude. And like, I get it. We're on all our phones and our business is social media and that sort of shit. But like, after you've won the comp, they're all sitting there going live. And when you go live, like when fucking they're just looking at the fucking camera.
No, it's weird.
It's weird, right? And like, you know, they're reading some comments, people going, yeah, bro, fuck you, dude. And like, oh, yeah, sick.
Select few players go like, and then there's like the old school who don't. Like Isaiah Yo and shit. Like he's not
I'm not going fucking live. But you're just thinking like, dude, I'd be fucking like 100% go and check your phone blowing up because you're like, you know, you want to see all these motherfuckers getting around you. But then it'd be like, all right, I'm putting this thing down.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, I get your point.
Also, when you're getting on a rip and tear, I don't know how much footage you want, boys. Because we are now fully in the off-season. This is day one of the off-season.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously sort of started as we've.
But it's
now like
But what already started was that opening scene of any show before it hits the opening credits.
Yeah, of course, 100%. Now we're fucking balls deep into it.
Yeah,
there should be, and we've said this before, like there should be after you finish your season, there's got to be a 7-day period where you're just not allowed your phone, or you're given the fucking 3315 with no camera, so you can receive text.
Have a burner phone,
and that's it. You need a burner. I honestly, if I ran a rugby league club, I'm not even fucking talking shit here, I would do that.
Yeah.
I would mandate it in contracts. In the off season, the first couple of weeks, you can't have a camera on your phone.
No, we give you, here we go, in this bag, you have a 3315 and you have a digital camera. So you can't, it's not an internet thing. You can't upload the photo. You obviously want to take photos, or you know what I mean? Like you want to take photos of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Here's a digital camera.
Yeah.
And here is the 3315. They've both got fucking neck chains on them. You can put them around your neck if you want. Oh, lanyards.
What, your Devo that you can't go on Instagram? Go and log into a fucking internet cafe somewhere if you want to go.
If you really want to go and
do it. If you're
that
desperate, bro.
Or just go and rip and tear. Get the Penrith Cicadas going.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. But that's that's how I'd sell it. I go, do you want to fucking warm up a plate or not? If you do, use the 3315. If not, I'm sorry, but we don't seem to align here.
No. Listen, we don't want to know what you're doing, and you don't want us to know what you're doing. Take the 3315 and the digital camera and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, you think this is a little unfair? Okay, why don't you sit down? Have you got 7 or 8 days? I'm going to go through every fucking scandal in rugby league that's been filmed to illuminate you as to why none of you cunts can be trusted.
No.
Because you can't be trusted.
You can't be. And that's not a knock on you. You're young, you're rich, you're hot, you've just won the comp.
You're very fuckable.
You're very fuckable. I mean, I think they're just lucky then. There's almost like they're lucky they're not in Penrith right now. Like that it wasn't in Sydney and they go back to Penrith.
Oh my God.
That would have been
Could you imagine if they were back there, bro?
But then that also extends probably their bend because they go and bend in fucking Queensland for a week probably, and then they all go back to Penrith.
Oh, mate, they're all on the Goldie now.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
They're on the Goldie.
100%.
Ripping into
Well, I saw something just as we got in here this morning. It was like the sun was coming up and they were all on the beach with like bottles of wine and shit.
Yeah, the boys.
You love to see it.
You love to see
Oh,
it.
yeah, they're fucked.
Sure.
Oh, whoops, that was a fucking... Where are they? Mad Monday, I think, is the one we're looking for. Yeah.
Oi, champs. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Heavy hand. You know. Yeah.
Look at him shirtless, walking out. Nath still with his shoulder strapping on.
Oh, they're playing 1-4.
Yeah, of course they are.
How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Heavy hand. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, the boys.
There we go. All the boys. Phones out.
Oh, my God.
Dude, just 1-4 pumping.
It is crazy how, like, the elation of winning the comp and then just on the other side of the field is just like pure dejection.
Despair.
Like devastation,
Yeah,
despair.
just
it's
like-
fucking brutal. It's tough to watch. You're like,
Yeah.
these cunts are fucking
Gutted.
shattered.
Absolutely gutted. And with South, Matty, block your ears. Do they get back without Adam Reynolds?
No,
Maybe. I mean, like, you know, they'll have the trail, but like, do they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You need an elite half, Tom.
Yeah.
And I don't see one.
Well, Blake Taff ain't it.
Well, like
Not
you
yet.
know, like you need a 7. You need a really good
Yeah.
7.
Well, Blake Taff's apparently going to replace Reynolds.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. I don't have.
But
an
I
opinion
also
on that yet.
like, just back to Penrith, just like, it's almost like that win is like the peak to this point anyway. It's like the crowning glory of this like cultural rise of the West. 1-4, Bam Bam, fucking Penrith Panthers. And I mean, I'm sure fucking there's other people that, but like, you know, there's just like this, it's just been bubbling away and been getting fucking more and more hectic.
Yeah.
And then the Penny Panthers with this young crop of fucking hot young Penrith juniors get the job done. And then like you saw a 1-4 video, like they're all putting up, I was checking their Instagram and shit.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah. I
put up
took
videos.
theirs. Yeah, yeah.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam was doing shoeies and shit in
Bam
Dubai.
Bam Bam
Dude,
was
Bam
like on the
Bam.
live stream going, wow.
Yeah, yeah. I love Bam Bam and the shoey and all that shit. The spitting in the shoe is a bridge too far. I can't even watch it.
They all spat in there for him.
It's just like there's just
All his
it's-
mates in the room.
The shoey's fine. I'm like, the shoey's already gross enough, but I'm cool with the shoey. I've done them before. The fucking spit in the shoey is just too hectic. Call me old fashioned.
Cool. You old-fashioned.
It's too much.
It's a lot. Mick Fanning was fucking.
Oh, was he up and
posting
about?
Shit. Yeah, he's loving it, mate. He's absolutely loving it. He's got his boy in the Panthers jersey.
Oh,
and shit,
you
know
love
what
to
I
see
mean?
that.
You gotta love it.
You love to see that.
It's good stuff.
Father-son shit. How about that, though, as well? Penrith, the only team now to have father-sons coaching and winning the comp. Twice.
Who was before that? John Lang.
Yeah, and Martin.
And
Lane.
Martin. Yeah. Mate, incredible stuff. They could go again as well.
They could go again, but Manly will do it next year. So, Tommy, RLPA Player of the Year as well. Oh, sorry, just another one.
And did I see Academic of the Year?
Did he get Academic of the Year?
I think so, yeah.
Can you check that, Dave?
Yeah, he was definitely in the academic team of the year.
Oh, that was it.
but I don't know if, like, he was number one, but I think that's because he was fullback. Like,
Yeah.
he's a fullback. I
Yeah.
don't know
Or
if
because he was
Or
doing
because he's the
applied
fucking-
finance, mate. You know what I mean?
know. Like, the guy's
What
a
the
fucking
fuck?
freak.
He's a genius, bro.
Applied finance? What the fuck?
Rugby League Player of the Year, Dally M medalist, and I'm going to say it, Academic of the Year.
Academic of the Year.
I was saying this, like, we were talking about this last night when we were watching the game. For someone who is clearly very smart, Tom doesn't really, like, sound that smart. when he speaks.
But I
There's
mean,
nothing against him. But then my
what do you mean
mate,
sound that smart?
like, I don't know, he just seems unsure.
If you
of the way
heard
he
fucking,
speaks.
if you heard Neil deGrasse Tyson speaking about things other than science, you'd probably think he sounded pretty dumb.
Yeah,
as well.
maybe. I don't know. I just, that's something I noticed.
He's pretty eloquent.
And then my friend said to me, well, no, that's just because he studies finance. So
I know you're
I'm
offended.
just offended.
Yeah, I know what you're. Yeah.
Nah, fuck off, Dave. For someone
Nothing
who,
against him. I
for
know-
someone who
I know he's
sounds like
fucking
they're
smart.
intelligent, you're actually dumb. How
yeah,
about that?
well,
Yeah, how about that one,
maybe
Dave?
Tommy could learn from me then.
No, I don't think he needs to. I think you could learn from Tommy about how to be elegant and understated without, he doesn't need to sound smart because he is smart. Much like us. You know what I mean? We don't need to sound intelligent because we are intelligent. We're not trying to put on for anyone. Whereas Dave behind the fucking thing over there doesn't even know how to press play half the time.
Shout out to Tommy.
Yeah, fucking.
One of the great Australians, one of the great players.
Did
man.
you see Geordie Barrett as well, like an All Black, like taking selfies with Turbo because Turbo's walking around the field and shit. And Geordie Barrett's put up a selfie on his Instagram with Turbo. It's like, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Best players in the fucking
gotta
in the
love
rugby
that.
world, bloody desperate for a photo with Tommy Turbo. Tommy in that photo looks like he's like, who the fuck is this guy?
He wouldn't know.
He
He
wouldn't
just loves his rugby league so
Mate,
much.
he's like, who the fuck's this kid?
He loves his rugby league.
Who's this kid that wants
too
a photo
much.
of me?
I got no idea who you are. Love that. Fucking love that. What a great season.
Great
At the end of the day-
season.
At the end of the day, it was a ripper season. Shout out to Queensland for going on the big list.
Shout out to Queensland, shout out to PVL. I like Andrew Abdo as well, the CEO. It's like either I like him because he's good and I've got good vibes and I'm a good judge of character, or
Sure.
Or, like everything else, I'm just hoodwinked by politicians being good at saying the right things every time they speak. Do you know what I mean? Am I a sucker
Yeah, I think you're a sucker.
day to day, or can I see bullshit and know when someone's spinning? I don't know. But I heard him on fucking Triple M or 2GB yesterday, and I was like, I get you. I like you, Andrew Abdo. But then I immediately was like, am I getting fucking...
Well, the proof will be in the pudding, mate.
Yeah.
If you can take the game to the next level, then sure, he's
Yeah.
great at his job.
I like the way he answers questions, but that's political.
Well, that's part of it, Tom.
Yeah.
You got to be able to. Got to be able to answer the questions.
Trying to grill him. They were all trying to grill him, and he was just calm. Like, I'd shit myself if I get
What were
grilled.
they grilling him on?
About 2022 COVID protocols, players not wanting to get vaccinated. What's the NRL stance going to be? When it's like different states have different rules about vaccine mandates, and then like how are you going to navigate that when you've got teams going into different states and like fucking all this shit. And he was like, yeah, we're definitely going to have something in place. And he's like, then they're like, well, the fucking preseason starts in November, so are you going to have it ready for then? And he's like, yeah, we fully anticipate having it ready and and then, but we've also got to be, sort of like nimble or flexible because it's going to change and we've got to change in line with states and fucking national. And I was just like, when he was asked that question, I was like, how the fuck's he going to answer this? And he just answered it. It seemed honestly and well. And I was like, well, okay. Well, that seems pretty good. But it will be a shit show when a bunch of players that are good don't want to get vaccinated. Not the point. Not a COVID podcast. That's rugby league though, Eddie.
There is one story that has flown under the radar a bit, possibly because of grand finals.
Yeah.
Offa Hickey Ogden, apparently wants to be a cop after he finishes playing rugby league fame, was pulled over at 9:40 p.m. on Saturday night with a 23-year-old and 24-year-old in his car. Police searched the car, found 2 plastic satchels of white powder on Offa Hickey Ogden.
Woo! Microwave dinners, baby. It's the off season of the microwave dinner. The Penrith Cicada.
Penrith Cicada, baby. Are we shocked?
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Good on you, Offa Hickey.
There seems to be a theme this off season,
Yeah.
and it's got to do.
It's the fucking Penrith Cicadas.
That's all it is, mate. That's the third person now.
Fourth.
Well,
Fifth if you count Chris Lewis, who wasn't in the video, but...
Hold on.
But
Fourth
the
or
third incident.
who we got? Reese.
Third at three
Three
Storm
separate
players.
incidents.
Then were there 3 Storm players?
Yeah.
Who were they?
Chris Lewis as well as Smith and Munster,
okay.
but he wasn't in the video.
And then Offa Hickey Ogden, which is, I mean, he's in the fucking top 10 for best rugby league names. Good to hear that Offa Hickey's doing a bit. And is he a Dogs player?
Yeah, although he's only contracted till the 31st of October.
Looking for a new contract.
Well, yeah.
That's how you do it, punters and dribblers.
That's it.
Gotta get the eyeballs.
I can fucking drive promotion for the game.
Well, he's like, okay, who do I want to be associated with? Okay, Cheese, he's doing it. He's pretty fucking good. Munster, he's pretty fucking handy.
Reece Walsh.
Pretty fucking handy. Okay.
You see a fucking
seeing a
connection
pattern
here? You
here, bro.
connecting the dots, punters, dribblers, marketing dollars.
Why are the big boys doing it? Because they know the value of free publicity. Okay? It's pretty fucking simple.
It's easy.
People say to me, you know, there's people out there going, fuck, could Munster and Cheese be any stupider letting people they don't know into the room? They're like, that's why they let them in.
That's why they let him in. It's a massive wool pull. Put the tinfoil hats on, fire up the microwave, and fucking gather round because it's a wool pull. You've been wool pulled.
It's promoting season, baby.
It's promoting season. It's the Penrith Cicada. But that did fly under the radar, Dave, in a big, big way.
Yeah.
In a big, big way.
You gotta love it.
You gotta love it. Is that rugby league?
I think so, Tom.
Dave, you were just saying Elise Perry just doing some crazy shit in cricket at the moment.
Yeah.
She's averaging in tests.
She's averaging
84.
Yeah. And I believe she's made something like, she finished not out in the innings they just had against India on like 70. And her last I think her last 4 innings, she's made like 427 runs for 1 dismissal.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Wow.
And she's the first Australian ever and the first woman ever to take over 300 international wickets and score 5,000 runs across 3 formats.
So she's like Jacques Carlos, basically.
Yeah, she is. She's only got 33 test wickets. I was like, I know they don't play a lot of test matches.
They don't
so
play
obviously-
many. They play fuck all.
But I was like, damn, dude, Elise Perry ripping and tearing.
Like for a long time, I don't think they played tests.
Yeah, and like their Ashes aren't 5 test matches.
One.
It's like,
I think it was one.
But it's like a mixture of all this weird shit for their Ashes. Give them fucking test matches. They drew the test against India though, just recently. Like the one yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
They drew
Well,
it.
it's because like 2 days were rained out pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a draw.
No, like I think,
Again, didn't read just read the headline.
yeah, we were 36 for 2 when the day ended. So I couldn't really chase.
Okay.
Hearing some disturbing news, Tom.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hearing some disturbing news.
We get good mail.
Listen, have we got connections in English cricket? Sure, we do. We actually
really do.
Now, we were informed, illuminated even to the knowledge that supposedly the Ashes will be delayed for 12 months.
Yeah.
Now, we have heard on good authority that the decision has already been made internally by English cricket that they're not going to come out because they don't want to have to quarantine for 2 weeks. Their families don't want to have to quarantine. They also won't be with, if they were to come this summer, they wouldn't have Jofra Archer and they wouldn't have Ben Stokes, which means they can't
So
win.
it works for them.
So they're like, okay, fuck it, we'll delay it 12 months and hide behind, any one of the COVID excuses they can come up with.
Peter Laylaw shared this thing from an English writer yesterday on Twitter, and I want to try and find it. God, he tweets a lot, Pete. Can you fucking relax and so I can find it?
People that tweet all the fucking time.
Dude, all the time, bruz. He's tweeted like 60 things in the last 24 hours. Like, how far back do I need to go to find? What are you doing all day, Pete Laylaw? Get off Twitter.
Are you still scrolling?
Yes, dude. He's done like, and that's like, I'm still only 1 day ago.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit, dude. Still going. Still 1 day ago.
Peter's glued to his phone.
Dude, get off your phone. Go and have a fucking chat to your kids if you've got any. Maybe you don't.
I don't think you would.
Well, you're not with this much tweeting. You couldn't get... There's no time to fuck. We're 2 days ago. Okay. Anywhere. This is outrageous.
What are you looking for?
He shared this fucking
Have you
quote.
gone past it?
I think I may have saved it. Did Daddy save it? Did he save it?
Is it the quote by the unfair expectation for women's tests?
No, it's
No,
about
about
the
the
Ashes.
Ashes.
Come on, David.
Well, I just saw a cricket quote.
Come
there,
on,
and I was like,
David.
yeah, that's it.
Mate, how could you have known what I was talking about? Let's be fair. This is fucking me off, though, so I'm going to find it. Or at least I'm going to give myself another couple of minutes. And if I don't find it, then
We move on.
we move on. Found it. Okay, so he shared this from Oliver Brown, the chief sports writer for The Telegraph in the UK. Mm-hmm. And this is in regards to just the situation.
chief?
Yes, he's the chief. In regards to Australia's COVID situation. And I found it interesting anyway. For an illustration of Australia's zero COVID doom loop, take the father handcuffed in a Sydney park recently with his infant daughter in his lap as police arrested him for not wearing a mask, or the returning Olympians forced to quarantine for almost a month despite being double jabbed and tested daily while in Tokyo, or the dire warning for fans attending the Australian rules game in Adelaide not to touch the ball for fear of catching the virus. A country once celebrated for its subversive larrikin spirit has been paralysed for 20 months by the fantasy that it can insulate itself indefinitely from a global pandemic. Melbourne is about to become the most locked down city on earth, while a grieving mother from Queensland last month found herself trapped in New South Wales by state border closures after attending her son's funeral. These are policies of extreme cruelty dressed up as virtuous protections of public health. And yet, Australia is so cowed by COVID-19 that it will sanction government overreach in every sphere of society, is still desperate to host the Ashes in 10 weeks' time. Doesn't seem like it's happening off the fucking... like the sentiment there.
No, it doesn't.
But it's true though. Like when you see the level of agree or disagree with the way the government's handling it, how the fuck we have the Ashes here. Like you're coming from England where it's just ripping and tearing. Everyone's just like, fucking, it is what it is. And you're trying to convince the fucking English to come out here and they can't. Why can't they fucking quarantine? I don't get it. If you're double jabbed, why can't they come and quarantine at home? I don't fucking, it makes no sense. Because I'm pretty sure that's the rule. Again, we'll try and steer as much clear of COVID. It is wrapped up in the Ashes. But like how, if you're international, double jabbed, you can't home quarantine when you get here. My sister, who's obviously an Australian citizen, is coming back in November. She's double jabbed. And so she, because she's an Australian citizen, can isolate. It's only 7 days when she gets here.
I don't understand what the difference is.
Yeah, no, this is crazy because my brother is also planning on coming back. He can quarantine at home for 7 days, but his girlfriend, because she's not an Australian citizen, can't. She
Right.
would have to stay at a hotel for 2
Pay
weeks.
$3,000 for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Like, there's no logic there. Like, let's at least be logical about the way we handle these things, right? Protect or do whatever the fuck you want, but, like, that doesn't make sense. If you're double jabbed, fucking, like...
But that doesn't, it doesn't make sense. What, because you're an Australian citizen, you're less likely to have it?
It's crazy town.
What are you talking
It's crazy
about?
town. And for that to cut, for that stupidity... Obviously, there are fucking more important things in the Ashes, but also there's not a whole lot more important.
Not really.
Not really. When you're talking about the collective social consciousness needing like a bit of a fucking, you know, a bit of test cricket for summer, it's very important. And when you're like, when we're going to lose it because of these dumb fucking rules where Dave's brother can come and quarantine back at home with Mama and Papa Bloom and Dave there smoking bongs and blowing them into his face.
Yeah.
And the girlfriend can't because she's a Yank?
I was also reading something that was like, you would have to, you'd have to have the first test in Perth because of their weird quarantine situation where if you'd come in from another state, you'd have to fucking quarantine for fucking 2 weeks when you got to WA. Shit like that. Like, it's not just a country thing, it's like
No, the
state
state
things
thing as well. It's I don't understand that entirely, how like the federal government isn't just going, listen, all right, we're taking control.
Mate,
now.
the fact that people from Adelaide had to quarantine twice was that was the most.
What do you mean?
So the Olympians from Adelaide,
Yeah.
they had to quarantine when they flew back into like Melbourne or something, and then when they went to Adelaide, they had to quarantine again. That's what he's talking about,
my
quarantining for a month.
God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, an absolute shit show.
That's crazy, dude.
And you know what? It's robbing us of the ashes if the fucking oil we got is as good as it's
meant to be.
Meant
like,
to be.
Our oil if it's as good as we hear, then it's fucking...
It's done.
Yeah, like...
It's done. But you know what?
Middle East billionaire oil.
If I'm England, I'm like, are the revenues going to be as high? Probably not. So let's just move it. Have we got Jofra Archer and Ben Stokes? No. So let's move it. Are we going to have to quarantine in fucking every state? Potentially. Let's move it. Like, there's so many fucking things that they can hide behind. What worries me, Tom, what now gets a real bit of concern pumped into me is... who the fuck do we play if England don't
No
come?
one.
Exactly. Are we because surely everyone else has got fucking tests lined up.
Yeah, no, we got no one. We're fucked. It'll be like the only way that they could save it, and not save it, because if it's not an Ashes, it's not being saved, but you would have to pick the best fucking 22 players in the country, and it's like an all-star summer, and they have to play each other. That's the only way you could do it. They have to do something. Like, I need to watch fucking cricket, and I'm not going to be interested in it. You know what I mean? It's not going to have the same gravitas. I'm not going to see the baggy green getting fucking dirtier and older and more.
But like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do on Boxing Day and shit? Because Sheffield Shield stops for 2 months.
That's what I'm saying. You pick it.
So
you'd have to
wouldn't
pick an
even be
all-star,
on.
but you'd have to pick an all-star side and have them playing these fucking weird 5-test series.
Could you have a 5-test series like that?
No, Eddie, I don't think you
I
could.
don't think that makes sense. It's like, yeah, how do you split the sides up?
I don't understand. Like, we're all opening back up. We're opening up now, right? Like, let's just be honest. It's all fucking opening up. What are we
everywhere.
trying to protect?
I don't know. It's very fucking concerning, though.
Because we are now becoming a bit like, we are becoming a little bit like nanny-ish, aren't we, in Australia?
Well, New South Wales is chilling out.
But just as a nation.
Oh, yeah.
New South Wales is chilling out because we have had, like, vaccine to the assholes. But, like...
I get mad up. Look, you don't have to try and convince
Because,
me.
like, if you're Queensland and you're Western Australia, it's all good now. But it's like, you're almost like, have we just got our lockdown out of the way? Like, are they going to wig out as soon as everything opens up?
They might, yeah. We won't, they might.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've got our lockdown out of the way. Like it's been scat, but we've done it, and we're all vaccinated. When this starts to open up, are they just going to keep these hard border fucking things? Or it's like, well, it's going to get in there, bro. It's going to get in, and it's going to rip and tear, so you better be ready.
Mate, Western Australia, it sounds like, they're like they've said it. They said it months ago. They go, you're going to be able to fly from New South Wales. You're going to be able to fly to London before you can fly to Perth.
Why the fuck isn't there like that? Why
crazy?
Can't the government step in at some point and go, okay, we gave you a run, let you run the asylum for a minute?
They can't. That's what's fucking interesting.
But the government can though, sure.
Well, I don't think so. I think the states have the power.
But how does a state outrank federal?
I think because they look after their own, they can impose their own border restrictions.
Right,
clearly.
but surely the government, if that was possible, then you could secede.
Yeah, WA have tried.
Yeah, but like,
They have.
But when was the last time they tried?
They ran, they call it Wagsit. They ran dudes like in the last election, and I think one of them might have won a seat. So there's like one Wagsit party seat in WA.
Why does Western Australia want to secede from the nation?
So they did in the mid 2000s or early 2000s, because they were getting a shitload of money from all these mining things and mining people that they were then kind of paying to everyone else in the country with taxes and shit. So they were like, if we could just get all this income for ourselves without sharing it, we could do pretty well.
It's purely financial, hey? Like they don't.
Yeah.
There's no national pride or anything. They want to be,
Yeah.
but they want to be their own country.
Something like that. I'm just reading the party. Yes, it used to be the small business party. So I think it is just more like they want more business freedom from the federal government.
Yeah, right. So it's just like it'd be. I wonder whether there's actually that much of a cultural need or want for secession or whatever the fuck you call it, for seceding. Or if it's just some rich fucking dickheads who want more money and they're like trying to push this shit through, as like most West Australians are like, I'm Australian, dude. Fucking relax.
I don't know. We'd need to sit down. We'd reach out. If you're from WA, do you actually want to fuck off?
WA dribblers, reach out. Do you actually want to be your own country, you fucking gimps?
let us know.
Yeah.
But back to the fucking point at hand. Back to the point at hand. If we're robbed of the Ashes after a cunt of a year, I am going to be fucking ropeable. And if more than that, we don't have any Test cricket this year, I may melt away.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a New Zealand, we can maybe like just get New Zealand to bail out of.
Who are they playing?
Or do we cave
Who are
into
they
the
playing?
Taliban and be like, yo, Afghanistan?
No, we want it to be fucking.
Who are New
competitive.
Zealand playing, Dave?
I'll have a look.
Because if they don't have something on, you need to be starting lining them up now. I could sit through 5 tests with fucking New Zealand comfortably.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's not a
I could.
problem.
No, that's fine.
That's not a problem. Not at all. The world champs, mate. That's how you sell it. They are world champs.
So yeah, World Cup. They've got tests against India, but only 2.
When?
In late November, early December.
Okay.
And then they come to play ODIs against us in January.
Okay, so we're
they're
going to
only
So we've got it. So they've got late November, early December. They play tests against who?
Yeah,
India.
India. They've only got 2 tests scheduled this
Oh,
summer.
dope. Okay.
Okay, there's options.
There are options. They
There
better
are
be preparing him though.
And
Like,
They're on the blower going, yo, you can play like December, Boxing Day, January,
Yeah.
January.
So check this out. So India, New Zealand, the second test is 3rd to 7th of December.
That's when the first test was supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, for us.
And
we
then,
can change it.
And then they come over to play ODIs against us at the 30th of January. So you've got like 2 whole months where there could be tests.
From like, okay, how does this feel, punters and dribblers? Mid-December, Boxing Day, New Year's test, and then where the 5th test was scheduled. Should we get a 4-test series?
But maybe the fucking New Zealand wags also don't want to isolate for 48 fucking days of summer. You know what I mean? Like,
But they're doing it anyway if they're coming.
They're already coming.
For the ODIs.
they're coming in Jan though.
Yeah.
You come at the start of December, you got Christmas and all this shit away from your family, or you're all locked down for the whole time. Oh, we want to go play at the Wacker. It's like, oh, sick. Well, sorry, dude.
We'll
you're gonna
drop the
have to-
Wacker. Wacker doesn't get a test.
Yeah, fuck Western Australia, dude.
No, because you've got 4 tests anyway, so you just drop them.
No,
They're
right.
out.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Or
as much
if you just have to play, if you have to just play them all at fucking the SCG, then so bad.
we'll support that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 tests at the SCG, all right. Sure.
Give a game to North Sydney Oval. Fucking oath.
Yeah. There's options, bro. There's options. But we do live in uncertain times, punters and dribblers, and we hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think you can say goodbye to the Ashes for 12 months, which is so fucked up.
That's fucked. But you have kind of heard it here first, if it is true. So just acknowledge that we have ears everywhere.
Everywhere. Literally.
Literally
yeah,
everywhere. And literally within the walls of the ECB, that fucking scumbag organisation.
I think the only benefit will be, if it is that it's cancelled, is that we will get back-to-back Ashes series, I think, off the top of my head.
Eddie, it's not even a silver lining, dude. We need it now. We need it now. The nation needs the Ashes now. We fucking need it. Like, you can't.
No, what, you're telling me that we need? Of course, I know that we need it. I'm aware. No one's more aware than I of the need.
Wallabies, world champions. Wallabies are the world champions,
We're hitting a fucking stride now, baby.
aren't we?
Hitting a fucking stride now. Did I have Callaway any time?
You
Sure.
did have Kelly any time, did I? No, I didn't. I had Michael Hooper, so that didn't happen. For
That was
me.
always bold.
Yeah, it was bold. I wanted to go bold. Yeah, rugby union, we're doing all right, aren't we? We beat Argentina twice. We've beaten South Africa twice. So, and then South Africa beat New Zealand. So we are world champions. A lot of salty Kiwis. And listen, Eddie and I half Kiwi. Give me some. Aotearoa. But you got to call it as you see it. And we are world champions. We fucking pumped South Africa twice.
Yeah.
Who then pumped New Zealand in the last minute of the game. But yeah, a lot of salty Kiwis. Like, you can't even win a Bledisloe, bro. You're like, oh, yeah, we're world champs, though, dude. So, you know what? South Africa's never won a Bledisloe, and they won the world champs. So,
Riddle me that.
riddle me that one, dude.
Riddle me that.
But yeah, there wasn't too much else about that game that I thought was overly.
Memorable?
No, yeah. Like, it's Argentina. I think that went the way that I would have expected.
How funny that they went down to Byron and couldn't get back.
Oh, yeah. What happened there? So they just border jumped. Did they know what they were doing?
Well, clearly not.
But how'd they get out?
No, because I think you can
You can
go
cross in,
yeah.
you just can't come back.
Oh. and they didn't realise.
Yeah, so
New South Wales doesn't have any you can come in.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter
right.
where you're from.
Well,
in
yeah.
Australia.
Well, I mean, it'd be fucking a bit rich of us to be like, you can't come in here when we're just pumping with COVID.
Have you got the story there, Dave?
Yeah, so 8 members of the squad, including players and staff, went in, took a day trip to Byron, and then went to come back. And the border people pretty much said to them, like, "Oh, have you got your documentation to get back over the border?" And they looked at each other and were like, "No." And so, basically they weren't allowed back in, and I don't think they played in the games. Those players.
Are they still down there?
No,
I think they might be quarantining. This was the story from Thursday.
Oh my god! Oh my.
Well, yeah, they didn't play.
What
Jesus.
the fuck? What a world we live in. That is so funny.
A world.
Imagine being the staff member, being like,
Whoops.
"Oh, what have I got myself into?"
Oh, no.
Because I'm like sackable.
G'day, Tom and Eddie, D or Dave. Just listening to you boys talk about Damien Cook and, you know, the slipperiness of the man in the prelim against Manly. And it just reminded me of, could be a good guy for you to look up, Adama Traore plays in the Premier League for the Wolves. And it's one of the most beta things I think I've ever seen in my life. He looks like a footy player in his build, but he gets baby oil put on his arms and on his and gets his shirt real tight so he can sit by players in the game. And I just think beta as fuck. Needing, this
Fucking
guy's like
huge.
double the size of everyone else he versus in the Premier League, wrapping himself up in baby oil to, get the slip on him.
Oh.
Anyway, just give him the thoughts. Cheers, boys.
Adam Traore. Dave's got it up here. Now, I mean, is that baby oil to make him more slippery to defenders, or is that just because he's got fucking guns from heaven and it's like they just look nice?
I think it's pipe related, dude.
Yeah.
Because he plays soccer.
Yeah, like having slippery arms doesn't really matter. I think it's just about having hot arms.
I think he's promoting his pipes. That's what I think he's doing.
Do you reckon if we were to lather up our arms in baby oil just by virtue of what baby oil does, that they'd look better?
I think so, in the right light.
In the
Tom.
right light?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't mind maybe doing that just for a photo shoot maybe one day in the next sort of couple of weeks. If
Just
you and I
lather
just,
up.
let's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lather them up.
Like if you took a shirtless photo, put it this way, shirtless photo without baby oil, and then you put it on, you look like a different beast.
But I do think there's probably a tipping point with like, you can put baby oil. It's not like you can put baby oil on anybody and it looks better.
I don't think it can hurt.
I think it probably could. I reckon if you put baby oil on a fat person, it looks like a roast animal. Like it looks like you've basted a fucking turkey you're about to
and
chuck
you're
in
about
the
to
oven.
put it in the oven. Yeah.
And I think,
that's a good point.
The inverse for like someone really skinny, they start to look like a greasy teenager, like acne and shit.
Potentially, Dave. Potentially. I don't know. I reckon, see, like, you're a hairy man, but you're a slender man. I reckon if we were to put some oil on you, you could start to look like a bit of a fucking... Because, I mean, and if you take
start to thicken up.
Well, yeah, but also if you take... Obviously, if you take a photo of Dave with, like, next to anything that gives too much context to his size, you go, okay, well, look, Dave, a smaller individual. But if you grease him up and you put him next to something that makes him look like 6 foot, you change the... what's the fucking... Perspective, thank you, Dave. Then I think the baby oil could work. Whereas for me personally, I don't think the baby oil would look good on me. I think it'd work for you, Eddie. It'd work on my arms. My body, I don't think it'd work. Now, if I could get a tan, then put baby oil on.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Now you're cooking with gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or baby oil.
But to answer your question, I think he puts it on to fucking promote the pipes.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll do a photo shoot with us and baby oil on the arms at some point. You can guarantee that. I wouldn't hold your breath though.
I wouldn't hold your breath.
Hey guys, I'm after a bit of life advice. I think you guys are the only ones that can give it to me. That feeling that you get on a Friday before the first schoolies arrive, the feeling that you get after your first sip of coffee on a Monday morning, the feeling that you get when Gus Gould makes a speech just before Origin and your heart rate goes a little bit higher, you feel a bit elated, you feel a little bit anxious even. I just need to know, boys, am I bouncing in? Is this what it feels like to bounce in? I don't know. Smile when no one's watching, boys. Say yes to life and have a great fucking day.
I think you're bumping in for a bounce out.
Yeah, you're bumping
You're not
in.
bouncing in.
No, you're bumping in.
You're bumping in.
You're bumping in.
You're bumping in for a bounce out.
The coffee one, I think that's more just fucking caffeine getting you up and about.
Yeah, you're taking a stimulant.
But when you're pumped as fuck for that first schooner, or you've just had one and you have a second and then you have your third and you start to really work into it, you're bumping in.
Well, you're bumping in.
You're bumping in for a bounce out. Simple as that.
Yeah. Appreciate you coming to us for life advice, though. That's smart move.
No, that's really smart footy. That's what it is. You just bump it in, mate.
Yeah.
Hey boys, Yui Boom Dribbler here. Look, this has no real context, but just a funny little yarn from a couple of weeks ago. I've been flat out. But I was in at a client's job. I was doing a job for this bloke, Indian lad. And I was with the apprentice, so I was going to be a rude cunt. So I had my phone sitting there playing the podcast, and it was actually with Denon. Bloke in a bar, obviously. And anyway, as this bloke walked into the room with the apprentice and I, it was right at the point where you boys were talking about after Denon had got into a blue or whatnot, they were talking about the fight yarn. And it was all you were yarning about was in a 30-second window of you swinging dicks and touching dicks and wrestling for top position or whatever you want to fucking call it. It was the most awkward time being at a client's house when he goes, "Oh, what are you listening to?" I was like, "Oh, mate," me trying to explain to this bloke what the fuck I was listening to. I was going, "Look, mate, it's not like," and he's like, "Oh no, it's all good." Like, it was the most fucking weirdest fucking position I've ever been put in with a client, and I just want to say thank you. It was a laugh. So keep up the swinging dick chat, boys. Love it. So.
Save that one. That's a hauler.
Mate, always happy to help.
I mean, in fairness, if you were to flick on the podcast with us and Denon, the Dirty Merger podcast, at any point in time, you are very likely to happen across a 30-second block where we are talking largely about penises.
Yeah. Penises get a lot of fucking airtime.
Yeah, we can't help that. That's been 2021.
Yeah, well,
it's been the year of the penis.
We just give the punter and the dribbler the content they want, and if it's penis related, so be it.
Mate, there's nothing wrong with penis content. We know that. Penis content rates its ass off.
It rates its dick off.
I also had a lot of people reach out to me privately, publicly, to state that they were on my side about riding the shaft from the pubes.
One person.
No, I had multiple. I just shared one with you guys just so you knew. Let's move on.
Tom, Eddie, Dior. Long time listener, first time caller. It's not a sports related thing. Just was talking to my missus last night, and the topic of
internet.
While you get that back on,
yeah.
Would you ever go to a game of NFL wearing cheese on your head?
No, I wouldn't. It's the Blatchies Blues wig of the NFL dribbler or the Packers dribbler.
Bit of cheese
on the head.
It's,
a huge fucking cheese hat.
It's a big day.
It's a huge day. It's a huge call. It's, tell me you're a dribbler without telling me you're a dribbler.
Sorry, Dave.
That's all right.
As you were.
just was talking to my missus last night, and the topic of sea monkeys came up. And she had no idea what I was talking about, but it came up in the context of potentially the biggest wall pull of all time. And I thought back to a child putting sea monkeys in water for the first time, and the package shows them building civilizations and holding tridents and flying around in spaceships, and you wait a few days for the sea monkeys to evolve, and you're left with these little sort of mosquito larvae, and just this feeling of extreme disappointment came over me at the time when I was 8 years old. My missus looked at me like I had no idea what she was talking about. And
okay.
Have we talked about sea monkeys before?
I don't know.
I think we have. I'm pretty sure I've got a recollection of Dave looking up what they were.
I don't, but I don't. But
don't.
I need you to look it up because I don't know what they are.
You guys don't know them.
No,
I kind of-
no.
No, I know what sea monkeys are. I had them, but I don't
But
know
what the fuck
they
were
are.
they?
Oh, okay.
They came in a packet,
Yeah.
for fuck's sake.
They had like suspended animation. Is that what it is?
No, okay, so it says sea monkeys is a marketing term used to refer to brine shrimp that are sold as novelty aquarium pets.
Yes.
So they're sold as eggs intended to be added to water and almost always come bundled in a kit of 3 pouches and instructions. The tank would come with a product.
What are they? How does it work?
No, so they're basically these little things called brine shrimp.
But like, how long can brine shrimp eggs survive? Like, they're just in a packet, and then you put water in them, and they're like, all right, we're good to go. I loved them. And the packets had like little magnifying bits on them so that when they'd swim behind it, you'd see. My mum hated my sea monkeys and intentionally killed them. Never forgave her.
Why did she hate them?
She just found them gross and unnerving. Well, actually, it was either mum or dad. I don't want to throw mum under the bus. One of my parents hated them and knocked them over intentionally. Well, poured them out and then said they accidentally bumped them.
Are they still a thing?
Yes.
They are still a thing.
Yep.
So it says the animals sold as sea monkeys are claimed to be an artificial breed known as Artemia neos, and they undergo cryptobiosis, a condition of apparent lifelessness, which allows them to survive the desiccation of the temporary pools in which they live. So they are kind of suspended in their own like entropy type thing, and they don't really live until you add them to water.
Whoever the fuck came up with that idea was working on a different plane entirely, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, let's get these fucking things, suspend them, put them in packets, sell them as sea monkeys holding tridents and shit.
Yeah. Call them sea monkeys. You know, even just that. And it's like...
It's genius.
Yeah, it is genius. I
it's
hope they're
genius
rich.
stuff.
Can you see who invented sea monkeys, Dave?
They'd have their feet up. They'd have
Invented
to.
by Milton Levine. Oh, no, sorry. Invented by Harold von Branhout. They were invented because ant farms were really popular at the time. So you'd buy like little ant thingy and you could just have these live ants. And so this was like the water version. So he was the creator and seller of this Harold von Branhout. He made the sea monkeys and X-ray specs.
X-ray specs?
This guy was all over the map. with
How
his
much
fucking
money did he...
inventions.
What's his net wealth?
I'll have a look.
It better be good.
It'd
If there is any justice in the universe, this man is a billionaire.
Ooh, okay, there's some drama.
Oh, no.
The battle over the sea monkey fortune, a New York Times article.
Oh my God, this is spicy.
Paywall, fuck that.
Oh, well, no.
I can find it. Yeah, I'll
find
another one.
Fuck.
Oh my God, there's another one. The Sea Monkeys and the White Supremacist.
Holy
What
shit.
is going on?
We need to know all of this, though, now, Dave. Have all of the answers, please. As you're looking, we can continue here.
He died in 2003, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, but
fuck. That's why there's a battle over the fortune, Eddie. You can't just, you know what I mean? No family can just go, let's divvy this thing up evenly. It's like, sorry,
Let's
bro.
fight this tooth and nail until there's nothing left.
Yeah. It's one greedy fucking son or auntie or nephew wants all the fucking cash. It's like, oh, I helped him in his final days. It's like,
Imagine being a sea monkey baron.
dude, we need to find our fucking thing. What we can be barons of. Rum
barons.
Rum barons.
Have you got anything, Dave?
the long articles, I'm getting there. Apparently, he was a bit of a messed up dude, this Harold von Branhout.
Some of the most creative people are, the tortured artist. Obviously, if he's a white supremacist, I will not be making any, apologetic statements for him.
It says here, Branhout was an old pal and member of the Aryan race who has supported us quite a few years.
Okay. This is taking a really dark turn.
But interesting to know. You just never know. When you just scratch the surface of sea monkeys, you're thinking you just, aqua ant farms, a bit of fun, genius, X-ray glasses, and fucking kids shit. Now we're digging into fortunes, fighting over fortunes and, Aryan brotherhoods and shit. You never know. Have we got anything else, Dave?
He had over 195 patents on different products. Yeah, it's hard to find out what the stoush is over his.
Could you just type his name in and write net worth?
Oh, yeah. How much money? So, Sea Monkeys by themselves were doing about $3 million of sales per year in 2006.
It's not as much as I would have thought, but I guess they weren't that expensive.
But I think their heyday was the 90s.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
I just want to know. I don't even want to know what they're doing annually. I want to know the net worth of the Arjen van Bramhal, whatever his name was.
Yeah, a lot of bad stuff about him. Just trying to find how much money he made.
What's his name?
Harold von Braunhout.
If I can find this before you, Dave, I'm going to kick you in the nuts.
All right.
Spell his name for me.
Harold von Braunhut.
Braunhut.
Yeah. So his widowed wife sued over the royalties.
Of course.
Well,
there you go. Do we move on?
Billions of tiny creatures have been sold over the years and have generated fan websites, a television series, and a video game.
Do we move on with our lives?
Well, yeah, we do, but I would like to. The Washington Post stated in a report that despite his Jewish ethnicity, he and a close association with white supremacist groups buying firearms for a Ku Klux Klan faction and regularly attended the Aryan Nation's annual conference. What a conflicted individual. In 1988, in an interview with Seattle Times, he referred to the... Oh, okay, I'm not going to read that out.
Okay, here this is getting us a bit closer. So a few years after her husband's death in 2003, her husband being Harold, Signorelli von Braunhout licensed out part of the labor of his multi-million-dollar Sea Monkey enterprise, mostly packaging and distributing to Big Time. And she sold that for... it allowed Big Time to pay up a straight-up $5 million fee and then $5 million more in installments. So for the license to sell.
So he's not a billionaire.
No, he's not.
Let's
and you
put it
know
that
what? We said that there would be no justice if he wasn't, but hearing about, some of his views...
Perhaps there is justice.
Perhaps that is justice. And also him being dead, probably a good thing. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
You never know what you're going to get on this podcast. You just don't.
Hello, punters. Hello, dribblers. Fucking 90 seconds. Are you serious? Me missus says I do my best work in 30. Listen here, right? Look, South never, Penrith forever. DMC, dead set forever. Blocker Roach, best fucking commentator in the name of the game. Hold on, my son's calling me, but he's going to have to wait.
How old's your son?
I'll call you back. Bye. Listen here, boys. They're fucking... Do your own research about the 1909 Grand Final. South scum. They are putrid fucking dogs. South's never, Balmain forever. Up the Panthers and fuck Manly.
That was the biggest waste of our
Good night,
time.
boys. Have a lovely bender weekend. Couple nose beers and Red Bulls for me.
What happened in 1909?
That guy just called it up and said things like, "Oi, look into this. Oi, do that."
So do you know what happened in the 1909 Grand Final?
No.
So it was going to be between Souths and Balmain, and there was so there was a promotional game that was organised around the same time, the same weekend or whatever, which was between rugby union and rugby league between two clubs. So there was this gentleman's agreement between Souths and Balmain that they wouldn't play the game. But there was no real written agreement. So then on the day, Souths rocked up, were like, we're ready, we're here to play the game. Oh, Balmain's not here, guess they forfeit and we win. And then they wouldn't negotiate to play the game at a later date. They were like, oh, we rocked up, you didn't. So we win.
Oh, so Souths...
And they won the comp.
Yeah.
Okay, so Souths have only won 20 comps.
So 1909 doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
So is that how...
And do they claim it?
Well, yeah, they must.
That's extraordinary.
So I apologise to that dribbler. He he basically packaged that dribble with a lot of like the amount this forever, Beers never, this ever, Balmain forever, Panthers forever, South never. Oi, check out the 1909 grand final. You're like, wait, what the fuck are you saying?
He could have just told us that.
He could have just told us that. That would have been way better. Because you said you do your best work in 30 seconds. I'd argue you can do better than that. But this is interesting. So you're telling me, Dave, South have won 21 premierships, is it?
Yes.
That's the claim?
Yep, that's the claim.
It's actually 20.
It's 20.
Look, we had to rub salt into the wounds after a fucking tough loss, but...
Is Matty still here or is he gone?
Nah, he's gone. Back to bed, I think.
Yeah, went home to cry.
Well, yeah, he wouldn't have enjoyed that.
No, he wouldn't have.
Can you just send a link to that for me, Dave? Just send that into the WhatsApp.
I'll just send there's a text thing that I read on.
They just fucking claim the 1909 premiership. What dogs? Sorry, South. 20 comps. That's it. We hate to take the comps off you, but that's the way it works here.
Mate, the rules are rules. Rules are rules. On we go.
Cool.
Thomas, Edward, do your own research, Dave. Punters, dribblers, and cunts. Melbourne-based dribbler here. Apparently, listening to your dribble yarn on the Thursday pod about the weather, apparently the reason the weather predictions are much worse is because there's less planes in the sky recording the weather data, sending it to the Bureau of Meteorology. Do your own research. Do all that up the shit, of course, but the good word came from the Meeting Tree pod, so it must be true. Anyway, Melbourne-based dribbler. Demons forever. Collingwood never. See you soon.
That's interesting if true.
That is interesting if true. Again, it would make sense, like if that explanation checks out for me without me having to do any research into it. You know, and I go, okay, yeah, it makes sense. No planes in the sky. They're fucking it up.
Yeah. I'll believe it.
I'll believe it because they are fucking it up. It was meant to rain all day yesterday, apparently.
Yeah, they're all at sea.
It was fucking gorgeous.
Wow. So when operating at full capacity, the Global Aircraft-Based Observing System produces over 800,000 weather observations per day using planes from 43 different airlines and several thousand aircrafts.
Oh, so they're working slim.
Yeah.
They're working real slim.
There you go.
There you go. You learn something new every day.
You do. I make no apologies to the meteorologists of this nation either. Like,
don't get bitter. Get better.
No. I mean, like, if you say that you predict the weather, then make sure you predict it. I don't give a fuck how many planes you got, or you tell us we might be a bit off at the moment because you don't have planes. Be more forthcoming with it.
That's
Pack
right.
a jumper and board shorts because we don't know what the fuck's going on.
Hey boys, how you going? It's the Pete Murray dribbler here. Just wanted a quick one for you. Just on a first note, it's a two-part question. First one, sausage roll or the meat pie. Would like to get your opinion on that one. The second one was I'd just like to run you through the 2015 NRL Grand Final. Gets the ball to Morgan. Morgan crosses the 20. Pass comes away to O'Neill. Felt in the corner. Oh!
He's fucked that up.
Gosh, gorgeous. Oh, fuck me. Oh, there you fucking go. Oh, enjoy, boy. Be soon. Thank you very much. Out, boys. Cheers on ya.
O'Neill doesn't give the ball to Felt. It's Morgan. And it's not across the 20. It's in like 10 metres. He's 10 metres out. And he skips to the right. He fucking dummies, draws two players, and then flicks it to Felt. It's all Michael Morgan. This is the problem with this game. No one remembers Michael Morgan for this fucking, like, it's all Jonathan Thurston's drop goal. Mm-hmm. It's all about Michael Morgan, that game. And he can't even, Justin O'Neill gets fucking credit.
That is like the most extraordinary passage of play.
Yeah.
Like, even before that, Jonathan Thurston like evades fucking 4 or 5 cunts just to get it to Morgan, just to keep it alive.
Yeah.
It's the last tackle, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, it's the last tackle of the game.
Yeah. It's fucking wild stuff.
I was there.
So was I.
That was the only grand final I didn't watch live.
As in, what were you doing?
No, I was at a music festival in Wollongong.
What was the festival called?
Yours and Ours.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It was very fun. It was
Yeah.
good times. But I was like so conscious about I've never missed an NRL grand final before, but I don't really care because it's Broncos Cowboys. And then like the last set finished, and that's when it went into extra time, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't believe I'm missing this."
It's one of the. Well, it's probably the greatest thing I've ever seen live.
Easily.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was saying.
No, neither.
Right.
Ben Roethlisberger couldn't look more done as a fucking NFL quarterback. And I mean, I know I've only been watching it for a couple of weeks, but he looks just fucking shot.
He's pretty fucking old.
He's old, bro. He's been around forever. He's old and fucking huge and lumbering and cumbersome.
He's like a big redwood tree.
Yeah, or like an old punched out boxer who's just still getting up off the canvas and going for another round. I didn't hear no bell. What you doing, Dave?
Trying to get the internet to work.
It's a bit fucking funny in here, isn't it?
Yeah. I might have to hotspot, which means killing the NFL.
Do what needs to be done, man.
Steph sitting next to Jacinda and Buddy Franklin at Red Leaf.
Wow.
Cool.
Good for her.
All right, should be good.
Hey, gentlemen, it's the Peaked in High School dribbler. I've just realised that a couple of my mates that listen to the podcast still haven't figured out who's who. And in the spirit of the recent dribbles about the names and that you're a better sort for each other, I thought that let's do a live reaction. So I'm just going to bring yous up now. And I am going to reveal the truth. That's Eddie.
See, I thought that was fucking Tom, bro. No, that's Eddie right there. That's got to be Eddie.
See, that guy, he looks like the guy whose missus would have broke up with him when he was in high school, right?
100%. He's not, the other lad's a bit sharper looking than him, anyway. Nah. It's got to be... What? Show me the other guy again. Go back. Nah, definitely this guy's got a bit more fucking... Bro, this guy got some grace earlier. It's got to be him.
General consensus, guys, is that Eddie looks older and Tom does look like the kind of guy whose missus would have broke up with him back in the day.
Definitely would have left.
See you soon, gents. Bye.
Well, there you go. So I'm assuming they're right then. They picked us correctly?
I don't know.
Because I couldn't tell from that, because all you're saying there is Tom looks, or Eddie looks older, but they could still be saying that I look older or that you look. Do you know what I mean? They didn't.
I'm confused now.
Because they didn't actually clarify.
No.
Because we say that you look older and that and you know that Steph dumped me fucking 2 weeks out from a holiday.
Yeah.
But they didn't clarify then who they were talking about, really.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm still confused.
I'm still confused. It was interesting to listen to, though.
It was.
It was a good dribble.
But I can tell, like in some comments sometimes, that people don't know who's who.
100%.
Yeah, it's funny.
They're like, you know, when they'll leave something, you go, oh, okay. Like it'll be something that you've said in a podcast, and then the comment will be about me saying it.
Yes,
like, you know,
yeah,
and
exactly.
vice versa.
Exactly.
Like, so we remember that one that when at some point during the year they were photoshopping all of our fucking us onto like video games or something like that, and they had me playing Oztag.
Yes,
yeah. I was like, okay, these guys don't know what the fuck we are. This guy doesn't know who's who.
Yeah. Still happens as well.
Yeah, I know.
It's great stuff.
I'm Tom, by the way.
Yeah, I'm Eddie. So there you go.
Do with that what you will.
Tom, Eddie, punters, dribblers. It's the right angle dribbler here. Coming at you live and direct from a fucking lovely long weekend. I mean, can I say that, I mean, I'm fucking near 2 o'clock in the morning. Can I say this is going to be peak dribble and yarn type fucking period? Yeah, probably.
The right
I mean, is this where going to be all sorts of shit dribbled? Yeah, 100%. But Eddie, the other day you said that humans smoke horses in the endurance scene, and I just want to come out and say that's complete bullshit. You know, my missus does that for racing and everything like that, endurance horse racing, and they smoke the absolute Jesus out of it. If you'd like splits and times, come and see me. Anyway, lads.
Look it up, Dave. I'm talking about a marathon, not
What's
fucking
gonna happen when the
3Ks.
boys haven't played any red ball cricket for this upcoming Ashes series. Gladys Berejiklian, not allowing the boys to come out and play some red ball. The Poms will be here soon. We're going to go straight into a fucking T20 World Cup, straight into a fucking Test match series. No prep. These boys have been battle hard versus fucking India and shit like that. Are we going to be ready for a fucking 5-0 whitewash, or is it just going to be 4-0? Please explain.
Let's just do the horse angle there because we've already talked cricket.
All right, so there are some sources online saying that, obviously most mammals run faster than humans, especially ones with 4 legs. But on a hot day in conditions like that, humans have more endurance. But interestingly, there is an annual man versus horse marathon that takes place every year in
Of course
in Wales. Sorry, there's another one that happens in Scotland as well.
Of course there is.
There's one in New Zealand as well. But anyway, the biggest one seems to be this one in Wales. And the times are pretty close. So in 2019, the fastest runner was 5 minutes slower than the fastest horse. In 2018, there was less than a minute difference between the fastest runner and the fastest horse. But it does seem like the horses are winning pretty much every time, but only by small margins.
What times are they running though?
2 hours 18 on the horse and 2 hours 23 for the fastest
but if you drop a Kipchoge in there, baby, he's winning comfortably.
So we're talking best horse, best marathon runner.
Do you know what I mean?
Marathon runner wins.
Like Kipchoge's he's doing like 201s and shit.
I wonder.
Sorry, there's been 2 human winners in 2004 and 2007. The human won with a time of 2:05, which is
that's sharp. That's why he won.
Yeah, and it was both of those were hot conditions that day.
So I think that clarifies it all for the punter and the dribbler. I wasn't talking about 3Ks, bro, or 10Ks.
No, we're talking Maras.
Talking the big boy stuff.
But horses still win more than they don't win.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Does the horse start leading and then the marathon runner catch up? You know what I mean? Surely the horse goes out quick.
Surely they don't run at the same
pace.
Does the horse run and then walk at the end?
Yeah, is the horse pacing itself, or does it go out hard, or is it just trotting along? We got 42 k's here.
What, neck and neck? You reckon?
Yeah.
There's someone on the horse in these races though. It's not just like a horse.
Of course there is, Dave.
Well, so the guy on the horse is pacing it. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to.
We don't know that for sure.
We don't know that for sure.
This is great. The event started in 1980 when local landlord overheard a discussion between 2 men in his pub. One man suggested that over a significant distance cross country, man was equal to any horse. So they decided to start the event.
There you go.
What a funny world.
What's the event called?
It's called the Man versus Horse Marathon.
Love it. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
Has it been held already this year?
No, it hasn't been held since 2019, it says. Obviously some COVID things, yeah. Yep.
It'll be back. Bigger and better than ever.
It better be back.
We'll keep a close eye on that.
Yeah. They'd get us there to fucking commentate it. They'd be smart. Big Ben.
Hey, Deal. Question for Tom and Eddie here. Do you guys ever just sit back and think, what the fuck have you guys created? I know we address this probably monthly on the pod, but it's been a while. I just think we need to address what the fuck that punters and dribblers Facebook page has become, because some of the characters on there, like the Kensington dribbler, are just so fucked up. So do you ever just sit back and be like, this has just gotten out of hand? Holy fuck. Anyway, double barrel dribbler out. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, we think about it often.
All the time. Because, look, all we did really, though, was just shine a light on fucking all you dribblers that existed in plain sight, but didn't have an outlet for your dribble.
Didn't have a voice.
You didn't have a voice. We were a voice for the voiceless. And now you got a voice. Do some of you take that not for granted? Do you sort of take it far too liberally that your voice needs to be shared, far and wide? Yeah, sure you do. But we've been able to unearth some real fucking gems,
Some real characters. So yeah, it's a regular fucking sit back and go, what the fuck's going on, when you get some detailed DM
off the back of some completely ridiculous thing that you've been talking about. Or just even the fact that you called yourself the double barrel dribbler, you know? What is that? Or the guy before that called himself the right angle dribbler. Like, none of this shit makes sense. But we love you all. We love every single one of you.
I'll tell you what, the Omen chat in the group this weekend was like probably a bit too much and just got a bit out of hand.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. I stopped looking at it. Look, Eddie and I are working on an explainer video because obviously we clearly did enough to explain what an omen is, but there are a lot of dumb dead shit dribblers out there who they look for omens where there are no omens. They also don't necessarily understand the definition of an omen. There are a few different things that you need to understand when you're looking at sort of, you know, things that are of the woo-woo persuasion. Omens, vibes, patterns.
Correct. There'll be an explainer video detailing, you know, the differences. Between them.
That'll be coming soon.
And how to spot them.
But, you know, the Omen chat on the weekend was fucking absurd ahead of the grand final. Again, we love it. Some say that...
Did you see Sebo? He's fucking posting about even how he went down looking for whales because they're good omens.
Yeah, that was...
And the more whales he saw, the more confident he was growing that Souths are going to win.
They're going to win.
I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
It made no sense. And, you know...
But he speaks fluent dribbler.
Fluent dribbler, and he was probably high on his own bathwater. Because that was... And then it was like, if I see an extra pod, Mark Nichols scores a try, I'm like, okay, this man is literally...
Yeah. This is... You've lost touch with reality.
Lost the plot.
On we go.
Hey, Tom. The Onky Dave. How are you? It's a Tonka dribbler here. Just got a quick question. What do you reckon about having an actual bin for the sin bin? So we send them off. They got the yellow Mitzi, and we put them in a bin, garbage bin. So we go yellow for normal, healthy bin. Then we go red bin's absolute nonsense. You've head-eyed someone dirty. You've done them filthy. Stand in the bin. And you got to look. You got to look at them like you filthy prick. And then when we're talking red card, when we're talking you've been sent off for the day, skip bin. Skip in, chuck him in there, send him to the tip, leave him there. Give me your thoughts, give me your feelings.
I like it.
I don't mind it.
I think it's a good idea. I think that I like the idea of like Oscar the Grouch sort of bin though. So if you're in the sin bin, like if you're in if you get red carded, you should have to sit in the bin with the lid closed.
Yes.
And maybe there's like 2 eye holes for you to watch the game.
Yeah, you can watch the game through the eye holes.
Yeah. Or some sort of like
or you can just peek
transparent
through.
mesh.
Or you just have to peek through. You can't like lift it up fully, but you just
you can lift the lid up
a little bit and just your eyes.
Yeah, you can peek through.
But then if you're just in a yellow card, then you have to stand in the bin with the lid on your head.
But you can stand up.
You can stand though and watch the game because you are going to have to get out.
Yeah, that's
but if you're in the red card, you can't get out till the game's over. I think that's a great idea.
And if someone makes eye contact with you when you're peeking, you have to close the lid.
Yeah, quickly. Yeah. Otherwise, otherwise the bin gets dragged out.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to you calling yourself the Tonka dribbler as well.
Yeah.
That was
nice.
That was
a
class.
Nice touch.
It was all class.
Yeah. He knows the way to your heart.
He does. I'm cheap.
Yeah, g'day boys. It's the academic dribbler here. Coming from across the ditch following a serious pumping of the All Blacks by the South Africans, taking the licks, as you do. Just wanted to broach back into the Rove McManus dribble, which came up on the podcast the other day. Rove obviously famous for his "Who Would You Turn Gay For" segment. So I just wanted to bring that up with you boys, as of course you've talked several times about allowing several blokes into you, and Tom Birmingham of sucking the devil's dick fame. So yeah, basically just
that's a great thing to have on my CV.
Who would you turn gay for? Yeah, personally, it'd probably have to be Jonathan Thurston. Of course, because of his fame in the rugby league world, being an absolute god, and of course his financial standings, hashtag sugar daddy. So yeah, let us know, boys, and see you soon.
A couple of things there. Hearing a Kiwi say Rove McManus is exactly how that name should be said. Rove McManus, like the way he said that is exactly how I want to hear Rove's name said forever.
I'd agree with that.
Second thing, Eddie, I want to broach. Could you have a segment who you'd turn gay for on TV these days? Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. but I'm just like I don't think it's an offensive thing. It's like a lighthearted fucking. But I reckon you couldn't.
I'd agree with that. I was watching Entourage the other night, and like you could not make that show anymore,
Dude.
bro. No fucking way.
The
in the
way
world.
that Ari talks to Lloyd, in that show,
oh my god,
is crazy. But then also, like, you wonder, it's like it's like I don't know. It's one of those things where you go like, it was fucking hilarious. Obviously, if you're a gay person, maybe it wasn't. But like, he's playing a character who's incredibly homophobic. Like, that's kind of why it's funny. It's not normalizing or making it okay. But then maybe it is because it's just like...
I don't know. It's like... do you want to wade into that pool? I don't know.
That's not where I want to wade. It's fucking hilarious.
It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. Obviously, off the top of the dome, Brad Pitt comes to mind.
Brad Pitt, Ryan Gosling.
You know what I mean? David Beckham.
Yeah, David Beckham, to be honest, for me...
What about sports stars? Who would you turn for?
Not David Beckham. David Beckham's voice a little bit too much like this. If I was trying to fuck David Beckham and he's whispering in my ear with a high pitched voice, it'd make me soft. I need Pilot, mate.
You need.
I need Pilot. Yeah. I mean, if I can build the perfect person, I'd put Chris Hemsworth's voice. Imagine if you put Chris Hemsworth's voice into David Beckham. Now you're talking.
One of the great voices. I
mean, Chris Hemsworth as well. Fucking.
Be close to home for you, man.
Well, he's mine and Steph's hall pass. That doesn't happen often.
Polyamorous relationship.
Yeah. I think that's they're pretty good ones. I'm trying to think if
they're
there's
not bad ones.
Pat Cummins.
Yeah, Pat Cummins.
Yeah,
you know what
eyes.
though? I don't.
It's his
eyes. I don't know if I want to be emotionally invested in a sport I care about like that. Like, I want Pat to just be like.
That is too close to home. I think.
Like, you're bowling for my nation. I don't want to actually have
I don't want you to bowl me over as well.
No. I don't want to be invested in that way when I'm watching you play cricket. I just want you to play cricket and I just need it to be a cricket fan relationship.
Yes. I want to look up to you.
Not like, into your arsehole.
No. On we go.
Boys, Andy Dribbler here. Look, long weekend. I'm surfed out, lying on the bed, watching About Even, having a brewski. And I don't know if this has been covered yet because I'm behind. There's too much content.
Lots.
But Eddie looks like he's shaved his beard and he fucking looks good. So,
Thanks.
yeah, I just wanted to let you boys know that. Eddie, fucking hell, mate, he's a hot boy.
Thanks, buddy.
Anyway, let's go. Up the Panthers. Be you soon.
I'd agree with that. You shaved it. But you didn't shave to the skin, did you? You just look how quick your beard grows back. See, I'd love a beard like yours. I'm envious of your beard.
I've got like the 0 on the clippers, and then I just do it that way. For those that are astute and they might wonder that have noticed my routine when it comes to my beard, I grow it to a point where I'm like, I'm over it now, and then I zero it back, and then
and then you're back again,
and then it repeats.
But this has been like it's a bit over a week since you did
I
it?
couldn't tell you.
No, but like
2 weeks. Oh no, like 10 days.
Yeah, about 10 days.
Yeah.
I am very envious of it. You did look good. I again, sometimes when I see it, it's the immediate shock. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to take this. But then I went back and you were fucking popping on About Even.
Thanks, dog.
You were. Have you had a haircut? No.
No.
But you were popping on About Even. Whatever was going on, I was like, you look tan, but you have a natural tan.
I do.
And the beard shorter made you look younger, which can never hurt. You were popping.
Thanks,
I think
bro.
it's fair to say you were definitely popping.
Oh, what a lovely segment.
Yeah, that's nice. What a nice guy.
What a lovely man.
young
What a
guy.
lovely gentleman.
Yeah.
True gentleman.
Sounded like you putting on a voice, Eddie, I reckon.
Oh, you reckon? Maybe. Leave it up to the punter and the dribbler to decide. Was that me?
All
right.
Hey, boys. Ambo Dribbler here again. Just wanted to commend you on your suggestion, your no shampoo suggestion. Take us back to that time when you made that podcast where you spoke about not shampooing. However long it was between that day and this day, Sunday, right before the grand final, the NRL Grand Final, that is. I have now gone through the shit period, and here I am. I'm on the other side. I've been complimented on how good my hair looks.
There you go.
There you fucking go.
Props to you boys. Storm forever, Manly never.
There you go.
What do we fucking tell you? What do we tell you?
Let the oils do their job.
Let the hair be hair. It was fucking hair long before shampoo came along. Long before. And it's good to hear that we're now getting some, the time has passed and we're now starting to get some really nice sort of customer feedback, or is that what you'd call it? I don't know, but
just feedback.
Also, shout out to that fat fucking Titans fan who managed to parlay his
rig.
Well, yeah, his dalliance with fame into an undie campaign.
Really?
He's just on the TV.
Oh.
The vanilla thick shake.
The big thickie. Good for him.
Tom, Eddie, just watched the grand final. It's Northern English dribbler here. Just watched the grand final live at Suncorp. Just watching all the South fans leave the stadium. In the words of Danganay, goodbye!
Yeah, he's licking South fans. I hope Matty couldn't hear that one. That would have been tough.
That would have been really tough.
Tom, Eddie, Tom, Den here from Bloke in a Bar fame. Staunch South supporter. Firstly, what a game of rugby league. Penrith, outstanding. So I'm proud of my South supporters. Before Danny Exotic gives it to me, I'll say one thing. Fuck you, Danny. So congratulations. SSTID. That's the new till I die. Den, Bloke in a Bar fame out.
There you go, Dennis of Bloke in a Bar fame, indeed. He's the beer man at Bloke in a Bar, big South fan. And look, that was is contrite the word?
Yeah, I think so. I think contrite's the word, Tom. That's the word you're looking for.
Yep.
It's the word you've used.
Yep.
It's tough day to be a South fan.
Yep.
Wayne won the battle. Ivan won the war. Penrith all day. Wow.
Fair call.
It's a hell of a point.
It's a fucking hell of a point.
It's a hell of a point. It's a hell of a point. Imagine if they'd lost the fucking talking point around that.
Well, dude, like everyone was, even like just listening on radio yesterday, all the sort of pre-game shit, everyone was like, mate, Ivan's fucking weak. He's been like barring the media after he got absolutely bitched in the first round of finals. He just went dark. He just went quiet, didn't talk to anyone. And everyone was like, fuck, is that the right thing? Is he, how's that body language translate to like the players? Like, do they see their coach sort of wigging out or what? Didn't matter. It worked. Ivan won the war.
Fucking won the war, all right.
Oh, Manly played pretty good tonight. Saab got two. Oh, Saab didn't play. Oh, Manly didn't play. Oh, that's right. Take your licks, you fucking dog.
Take your licks.
Take your fucking licks.
We don't need to take
your licks.
Penny Panthers, the Fresh Prince, Clive Churchill. Can't take that off him, mate.
Bend over and take a licking.
Take it. Bend over. Take a lick. Take a fucking lick, you dog.
The Babushka boys.
The Babushka boys. Take your lick.
The Babushki.
Fresh Prince, Clive Churchill.
The Babushka boys?
Done.
What the fuck's going on here? How are we taking licks 2 weeks after Manly got knocked out? Secondly, who are the Babushka boys? Is that us or is that them? Is this a new Tasty Boys?
Oh, I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm here for the Babushka.
I didn't actually think we'd come in today getting licked.
I didn't think we were getting licked.
But we have been.
We got fucking licked then.
And they're not wrong.
Well, no, I mean, they aren't wrong, but they kind of are because, like...
We didn't play at the grand final.
Well, no, we didn't play at the grand final. Like, I mean...
South did win.
Yeah.
Penrith did
Penrith
win.
did. But, like, can we take licks for fucking...
Well, I don't know. I think we just did.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
I know.
I think it's a little uncouth.
I don't know if it was fair.
It's certainly not fair, but it did happen.
It did happen.
Shout out to the Babushka boys. That's a good name.
Yeah, it is a good name.
G'day, boys. It's the Canberra / living Canberra support Penrith Dribbler here. Panthers 13 plus forever, even though we only won by 2. I have a toddler handing me a toy right now. This is the greatest day of my life. Love you, boys. Deal, Dave. Fuck you. Fuck the Storm. Mwah.
Sweet.
Take
that as a comment.
That's a comment. It's just a cut and dry comment.
Yeah.
Hey boys, Dot Point Dribbler here. As a Roosters fan living in Penrith at the moment, I am absolutely elated. Go to Penrith! Fuck South Sydney out here looking for Danny Exotic. Fucking trying to find the trail of Rack and Red. Is that him? Hey, Danny! Hey! Apparently there's a bunch of fucking punters and dribblers out there that are wondering what's happening with Danny. Oh, you know what's going on? We're sending it out this fucking Charlotte thing! Suck me off, Dior! Who are Melbourne playing next week? You're playing no one! You fucking lost! You lost the prelim! Fucking fucking suck me off, you bunch of dogs! Goodbye! Ketson!
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So was that Danny
Did
calling?
Was that Danny?
That was Dot Point Dribbler call.
Who ran into Danny?
No, that was surely
Oh,
set up.
Surely.
Come on, guys.
He would have been on the phone otherwise.
Yeah. We're after midnight last night. I
Okay.
haven't heard these ones before.
Good stuff. Get into them.
Alright, it's Danny. I know you fucking politically correct
He's on a payphone.
corporate dollar munching coward won't play half me dribbles. So I'm ringing from the fucking high street Telstra fucking payphone to send in the first one of the night. You bunch of grubs! Where's that Dennis Denden fucking the beer ops manager? Get him out here, and I want him to personally deliver the fucking cases of blokes, and I want him to fucking pour them into me mouth while I'm fucking slapping him across the fucking face with me cock. Goodbye!
Save that, motherfucker. Oh, my God. He's calling off a payphone. That is so good.
Oh, my God.
That is so good.
I didn't know that was because he's called up again from his phone in like a few dribbles. So
Give
we'll
it
get
to him.
that.
Give it to him.
Danny.
All right.
Fuck, that's good stuff.
Tommy, Eddie, Dave. It's flavoured milk dribbler here. Long time between drinks. Or flavoured milk, metaphorical drink. I'm actually here with Big Tasty in the flesh. No joke. Went to the game today. Go on the ref! Anyway, they were literally giving out oat flavoured milk after the game at Suncorp. They were giving out oat flavoured milk after the game at Suncorp. Just a bit of a courtesy call. Big Tasty. Big Tasty say hello. Hey, sorry. Oat milk forever. Premiership. Oat milk post grand final win forever. Love you. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Sure.
Did you see that dribbler? I think it was like in the inbox or somewhere where he was walking around Penrith with fucking Oaks.
Yeah. And he was. I think it's on a story actually.
Utter dribble.
Yep.
All right. We got 4 up from Danny, but they're
Love
not that long.
That's all right. Yeah, he's earned it.
Going to South Sydney. Down. With 4.5 minutes remaining. Coming down. No, second misses.
Oh, Adam, bruh. Bruh. Don't worry, bruh. We're kicking goals out here in the Rift, you fucking coward. Enjoy Brisbane for the next couple of years. Bruh! Goodbye!
Yep.
Nice, Danny. North.
Bunny's taking licks.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, leader of the Army of the South, father of a losing premiership team in 2021. And you can suck me off. Goodbye. You fucking grubs. Adam Reynolds, brah. If you want some kicking practice, come down to Jamison Park, bro. I'll show you how to fucking slot it between the sticks. You do. Oh! Goodbye.
All right. That was 2:25 a.m. We're now at 5:17 a.m.
Okay.
Nice, Danny.
Good.
Eddie, dot point dribbler and yours truly, Danny, are going to be your 7 and 6 for the Bucks next year. So you can sit on the bench with your hammies on ice. Pembroke can sit on the wing and we'll just feed him cutout balls all night because he just smashes out these fucking marathons all over his fucking Insta story. And we'll just take the fucking glory, bruh. You need a Western Sydney injection, bruh. Who won the comp in 2021? Bruh. Goodbye. Fuck the Chooks.
Fuck the Chooks.
Yeah, mate, fuck, worth considering.
Yeah, definitely.
Certainly worth considering. Nothing wrong with a Western...
Just send a scout out to the West and see.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a Western City injection.
Mate.
It's hard to argue now.
Yeah.
In the comp. What do you say?
Eddie, you were copping a licking over that 300-meter Strava walk.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah, I know.
So why do you put that up on Strava
No, so what happened?
or does it just automatically
No,
upload?
so what happened was I went, that was my 10K run, and I realised that it was set to walk, so it doesn't give me my splits. So I stopped and put it back on.
So it showed that you did a 60-meter walk.
So I ran for 600 metres, and then I stopped it because I wanted to get the splits, and I started it again. Right. And then it just saved that.
Right.
But yeah, I got to look for it.
Yeah, you got to look for it. You're embarrassed, weren't you? You're a little bit embarrassed.
No, it wasn't.
No, that's okay. It's all right to be embarrassed.
Mate, I know the truth.
I mean, I get roasted for exercise all the time. Or actually, I was going to the bank on the weekend or on Friday. I had to get money out, but like more than just $300, if you know what I'm saying. Because I was getting a car. We sold our car, so we were getting a new one. I had to get money out. And I go into the bank. Well, no, I call ANZ and I'm like, yeah, I need to get some money out. What do I need to get? Like, what do I need to bring to the bank with me so I can get money out? They were like, 100 points of ID, all bullshit. And they're like, all right, do I need to, like, will they have the money for me? They're like, call the branches. Just call a branch and let them know you're coming just so they know. Sweet. I fucking call like 6 different branches in my local government area. None of them answer. I'm with ANZ.
What, it just rang out?
Yeah, or like to a voicemail. And they go, leave a voicemail and we'll call you back. I'm like, you're going to call me back? Bullshit, you will. So I just was like, fuck it. So I just rocked in. And I get in there and I'm like, hey, I need to get X amount of money out. And they're like, well, yeah, you need to give us notice. And I go, I've tried to call every single... It was like, I felt like Ryan Gosling in The Notebook. I wrote you every day for a year. I'm like, I've called every branch in the fucking area. And like, oh, you called us? I go, yeah, no one answered. I'm like, oh, okay. How much you want out? X. Oh, that's going to be tough. I'm like, why is that going to be tough? Like, I'm not saying the number, but it's not a tough number. And then...
It's not an absurd number.
No, it's not an absurd number. And like, well, there might be a delay. And I'm like, okay, how long is the delay? It's like, well, it's Friday. And I'm like, so you're saying I can't get it today? Well, it might be tough. I'm like, but it's my money. I bet if I came in with $100,000, you'd take it. And again, I'm not getting $100,000 out. That'd be weird. But this chick's like, I don't know if it's going to be possible. And then this older chick who's obviously been in the banking game for a while, she doesn't have any time for people like me. And she walks past going, we need to manage our cash flow on site, so we just can't give you that. And I'm like, it's not that much though. And you're a bank. And then she just walks off and the lady's like, just wait here. I wait there. And then I see this young gentleman, much more our demo, Eddie. Can I help you, sir? And I just walk over to him and I go, mate, I need to get some cash out. And he's like, right, okay. How much you need? X? And he's like, let me see what we can do. I'm like, okay. And then he just like, was a bit of silence and he goes, doing any podcasts today? And I'm like, oi. I think his name was Matthew. Shout out to Matthew. He made it happen. It's usually when I get if I get recognised, it's because I'm trying to box, and there's no positivity attached to it. I'm just getting embarrassed online. So to have this one sort of go in my favour, it was a nice.
You were due a win.
I was due a win,
and you got one.
I got one. Matty sorted us out, and I think he was like, he said something like, yeah, my cousin or like my mate's brother or something was the guy that filmed you hitting the pads. I was like, well, at least one of you is fucking helping me out.
Well, that's karma. The yin and the yang of the world, Tom.
You cop your licks and then you get your help.
That's it.
But the bank's saying they couldn't do it, and he couldn't have done it easier. It was easy.
Well, of course they can do it. It's whether they want to or not.
Yeah. Anyway.
How helpful do we feel like being?
Yeah. Shout out to Matty.
One more, Danny.
Yes, Danny.
Bring it home, Danny.
Bring it home.
Boys, it's Danny. I just had an idea at 6 a.m. after the GF win. It hasn't even sunk in yet, so I might even fucking pump you tomorrow. But I was just thinking that fucking Fatty Vorton glory hole fucking thing you bought from Channel 9. I reckon you should set that up, put Stephen Crichton's head over Vorton's, and then just fucking get Cody Walker to stand there and throw fucking passes and see how many you can get through the hole. And each one that doesn't go through the hole equals the Stephen Crichton intercept. Unlucky, bruh. Fuck, man. How good is a Penrith premiership? Fuck, man. I can't fucking breathe. I could have got the fucking endone. Oh. Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, bruh. Unlucky. If you go for South, what about that South dribbler that rang up the other week with like 10 dribbles fucking carrying on like a pork chop? Do you know what I have to say to you? Unlucky, bruh. That's the way the cookie crumbles, bruh. Unlucky. Suck me off. Come out to the riff when lockdown's over and me nutsack's ready with honey all over it. You can fucking lick it off. You can lick peanut butter off me like a fucking Alsatian, bruh. Unlucky, bruh. GG. Goodbye. You got premiers. Premiers right through to October 2022. Unlucky. GG. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
Danny.
Yep.
You right over there, mate?
Yeah, mate. Hay fever.
surviving?
I just got a hay fever attack there, just sneezing my dick off, and there's more coming. So I think we maybe allow Danny the last word there.
I think so. I think that's the way to finish.
I think that's right. Congratulations, Danny. Congratulations, the Panthers. Shout out to all the punters and dribblers. Shout out to everyone. Thank you to all our sponsors. How good's rugby league? It's been a hell of a season, Eddie. Got to say, hell of a season. Thanks to everyone who sort of jumped on board this rugby league season. If you're worried about whether we continue, you needn't worry because we don't fucking stop. About even also now on podcast. Just remember that.
On Spotify.
Well, and Apple, everywhere. That us.
That's us.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?